Alright. Last session, we accomplished finding of a goblin camp. A little bit of scouting, a little bit of confusing, a little bit of decision paralysis amongst the group. And all of that was interrupted by one of the rare storms of the van. Y'all looked around, didn't know what to do, and Gatgar to the rescue thought that perhaps one of the larger rock formations would have a cave. And with just a couple of quick minutes searching, was able to luck upon one. The cave had seemed inhabited at one point, possibly within the past, few weeks, days, not sure, but it hadn't been inhabited, in a day or two at least. The storm came, some people experimented with things, some people had, little mishaps with their magic. And the storm left almost as quickly as it came, which left y'all in the cave, the mouth of the cave. As the sun starts to come back out, the humidity starts to go back up. What would y'all like to do? Oh, and you're Ina right now, by the way.
And
out of us, who's been alive the longest? I guess that's the best way to word it.
I think it's possible that Wave is the oldest in the group currently.
Alright, Wave. What was that weather?
The Gondor's like 25.
Would Wave have seen one of these storms and have any extra information on it?
No, we
No.
went through this
No,
last session.
yeah, we did go through this last session.
I'm just trying to pick
If
it
you
back up,
if
keep it
you
rolling.
listen to the YouTube channel,
Did you listen to all of it?
I remember it.
No, everybody that has experienced this, I think Jace probably has one of the most direct experiences.
But was
Most
young.
She didn't know what it
No,
was.
she was young.
Most everybody else has just, one either experienced it in their youth, but this is the first time any of y'all have just been in it, and some of y'all experimented with it. That was all new, all firsts. So
Above game talk, who is Alex right now?
waiting to be introduced.
So he's not.
I'm Vondor now.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
That's me.
Just checking.
can we see the goblin camp from our little cave?
No, maybe if you climbed to the top of the rock you could, but not from the cave. Just outside the mouth of this small cave, you have a clearing of around 20-25 feet. Looks like stuff has been hacked down and cut.
Looking around, do I see any rocks small enough to pick up?
I mean, there's a couple.
Stone size? Good.
Softball size.
I'll grab one. Kind of pocket it.
So where are y'all all at currently? Because some of y'all were in the cave.
I thought we had
In
ended.
the
We
cave?
were all in the cave.
Okay.
Were we in there long enough for it to be counted as a rest?
Overnight?
No, it was the storm was 15-20 minutes. So definitely not a long rest. Y'all could sit another 40 minutes and make it a short rest.
What time is it? No, you.
If I remember right, it's somewhere around 2 p.m.
Well, the storm has passed.
Your mage armor has about 2 hours left.
Okay. We can just go back and see what we can do.
Yep.
So you'll exit the cave, and as y'all do, you notice as steam starts to come from the ground that the underbrush across that clearing about 20 feet, a figure emerges. Would you like to describe your character?
Mm-hmm. Basically, you're just going to see kind of like a cloaked figure in a darkish brown, because basically that's all I can have right now. Basically just some average clothes with at least a cloak overneath myself. You'll kind of see like a fair-skinned half-elf come out and just kind of look towards your way real quick, hold out his hands, and he walks towards you guys. Hello there. What brings you into my cave?
The storm that passed, we were just taking shelter.
Is that so? You're not scouting for me, are you?
Not particularly. Who are you?
Why do you need to know that?
I figured you're asking us questions.
Easier to know if we're scouting for you if we know who you are.
Luther Maplewood.
Was that the name we had?
Reach in and pull out a little notebook. Don't have it.
Okay.
Hello,
Alright. Are you a Minotaur?
All day long.
No, that's lunch.
We like it fresh.
What?
True.
Okay. Sorry for the rude intrusion or introduction there. I'm Luther. Kind of been out here in the woods, kind of just surviving.
Great. Another crazy.
Well, no, I was shipwrecked onto this island. I was kind of traveling out from my hometown, and unfortunately I wound up on this side of the island and got captured by the goblins that are right over there.
You look awful free to be captured.
Yeah, no, I was able to escape by sheer luck, honestly.
You escaped but only went this far?
I want to get revenge if I could.
So you want to break free?
Oh, God.
I think there's a song about that, but I can't remember from my old hometown. But yes, I've already broken free, but now I just wish to, take care of my captors, if you will.
The goblins.
Yes.
I'm not one of them.
I didn't even see you there.
I
She's
said
easy to
something.
miss. You're kind of short.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a tallish elf.
How tall?
I think let's say I'm here.
6 foot
6'1". So tall-ish, but not that tall.
Short in stature, big in personality.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Are you sure you're not one of those goblins?
Yes,
Well,
give him your story.
What's with your hands?
Yeah, what is up with your hands?
You just start to see magic swirl around a little bit.
Yeah, makes sense.
Do we notice a ring?
Would I be dressed like this?
As a
Perception check.
weird... What outfit are you wearing?
17.
Is that
To
so?
have no wings.
No.
A bod? A clown bod?
I want to move over towards Jace. I don't know where I was in
Y'all are
earshot.
all just kind of in a little group outside
Kind
the
of
mouth cave.
earshot, laying down real close. No ring.
So are you sure this goblin wasn't a part of that camp before?
Yes.
No.
Hmm?
No.
What do you mean, no?
Not sure.
You were.
Claims to have come by a boat.
Kind of like you.
Really? Perhaps we didn't see each other when you shipwrecked not too long ago?
It wasn't exactly a shipwreck. I kind of got threw off.
I don't remember hearing going overboard, so we're not in the same ship then.
What ship?
The Merryweather? Came out of Dragonport?
Do I know that?
Do you know Dragonport or the Merryweather?
Merryweather.
Give me a history check.
I'm asking the same question.
History check.
How long have you been on this island?
10.
8.
A couple weeks, honestly. Not that long.
Where's the boat?
About
Zora, you have not heard of the
almost like a couple
Merryweather,
miles
but you
that way,
have.
if not a little bit further.
It is a
Kinda lost
merchant ship.
Count.
Smaller
honestly.
merchant ship,
But
it
I
does
remember it
sail
was
out of
that way towards the
Dragonport.
shore.
But
And
that's
I know-
about.
How bad's the
I know of
wreck?
Dragonport.
Yeah, you've been to Dragonport.
I think most of it kind of washed away already.
It's a
Damn.
fairly common trading hub for y'all.
Did you leave
You
out
were-
on a
you
3-hour
were
tour?
In Eden
Hmm?
Gate.
A 3-hour tour.
I don't remember anything like that.
Were you selling by,
It was not
going somewhere else?
It was the Merryweather.
Well,
Minnow.
I remember the destination being somewhere
a
else.
couple years ago.
I can't remember exactly now. Kind of been a couple of weeks since I've been seeing the manifest
Seeing the manifest?
of where we're going.
Okay.
Or what town we were going to. You know, Goblin Camp kind of distracted me. Kind of don't remember the town anymore.
So your time on the island has been boat, Goblin Camp.
Pretty much. And then escape and been in the camp.
Cave.
Cave.
Cave. My apologies. I call it camps. It's been something that, you
So
know,
you got
no,
on the-
hopefully nobody found it, but apparently someone did.
You
Or
got on
guys
the
did.
boat in Dragonport.
Mm-hmm.
You don't remember where you were going.
I was kind of
Do you remember
foolish.
why you were going?
Well, to at least well, you know, to get more powerful, I suppose. To at least go to a magic city, if I remember correctly. Can't remember which one that I read a book about, but I remember the manifest said so, and off I went.
So, you can decide
Mm-hmm.
and roll if you're being persuasive and truthful or deceptive. And you're rolling against a 14. Because that was an insight check on your trustworthiness.
Mm. 10? It's about like a half truth. Which half do you believe?
Which half do I believe?
Is it where I'm going, or is it my objective?
That's for you to tell. His
Yeah.
insight was better than your.
True. It was
Deception.
my where I'm going.
Yeah, you gotta spill your whole backstory
Yeah,
and everything
yeah.
else.
Right.
It's just where I'm going. My objective is I want to get more powerful.
We've berated you with questions.
Hmm.
Do you have any to fire back? Questions, that is, not magic.
Fair enough. Why are you guys out here to begin with?
You
Prove
know,
my
looking at
innocence. And you're not
You
helping.
kind of started with questions.
To kill
Innocence, huh?
goblins and
Ooh.
wreck a Noiter the camp.
So you and I have the same objective then.
I like killing goblins.
Can't really kill them by just yourself.
That's fair.
Why not? I killed 4 last fight.
I split one in half by myself.
Really?
I chewed through at least a couple.
Wow. I was hoping just to burn their huts down over and over again. But then that storm decided to come by. Kind of ruined that.
Speaking of storm,
How did you fare through the storm?
I wasn't very familiar with it, but I remember reading a tome not to use magic during such a storm. And that's it. Why it happens, I don't know. But my god, that did hurt. Though. Because, well, I pretty much got my magic from the dragon.
didn't hurt at all.
Really? Didn't hurt you?
No. Right?
You must have no magic.
Didn't offer?
No hurt.
You got your magic from a dragon? Like you killed a dragon and took it?
No, nothing like that at all. I can't really get too much into it, but essentially, basically born with no magic, had a little mishap, dragon saved me, gave me its power, and that's why I want to go out and get stronger.
Interesting.
Where I was going, I just kind of said, fuck it.
So you didn't eat the dragon?
No. I would not do that to a dragon. I'm much more better chef than that. Why are you looking at me like that? Dragon is such a
I have an
really
idea.
weird delicacy.
We could have a cook-off.
A cook-off. Wait, that's your chef?
Crazy enough, right?
That's a chef.
A chef.
A chef. Interesting. What's your specialty? Mine's more seafood, since I kind of, obviously live near the port.
My specialty dish, since you asked. That I can't remember what it was called. Where's my cook?
Wasn't it Goblin Fingers?
Hey now, that
I'm
was
sorry,
pretty good.
did I hit
Are
that by
you
Goblin Fingers? Is that like some sort of fried like celery sticks or something of that nature?
No.
Oh, they're
That's
goblin.
exactly what you think it is.
Huh?
She is cannibalistic.
No,
And
they're animals.
Eats her own kind.
Whoa.
They're not my own kind.
Whoa. But you both look.
Just because we look alike. And I'm not saying we do, because what the...
I know, Luther, it's very confusing. She looks like a goblin, smells like a goblin.
I do
but
not.
She's not
Smells.
a goblin.
Oh. Really?
I'm not crazy.
Fascinating. So a cook that cooks her own kind. Fascinating.
Cannibalistic.
Ah. Well, I'm not too fond of cannibalism myself. Very, rough meat for us, at least.
Give her a minute. She does this often.
I like good
quite.
berry.
Huh.
Wave.
Hmm?
Do you have good berry? Okay.
I unfortunately don't have any myself. Kind of used up the last of it from a shipwreck. At least what little cargo came on that ship, I basically used it all up.
You know who liked my cooking.
You know who?
Don't worry
Is
about
this
it.
some sort of villain?
I've been expecting.
Sounds like a villain from one of my books that I've read.
Are you the only survivor from your crash?
There might have been others, but I don't know.
Hmm.
That's the issue. It was during the night.
Oh.
How's your magic working?
Well,
That's
right
what
now,
knocks
after
are
the, storm, you just see me produce flames. Like, that works fine now.
Interesting. How has it worked since you've been on the island?
Well, I didn't want to let loose, obviously, while I was in camp. Obviously. Because I didn't want to get killed right then and there. So I kind of had to make sure to time it right.
How did you escape?
Well, goblins ain't the brightest things in the world. And unfortunately, I saw a big-ass gap, burnt my rope, and got away.
You mean these goblins aren't the brightest?
You'd be surprised. Honestly, I think they might have changed up tactics once I left. Because I'm now noticing I'm doing different patterns.
So what was their plan they were talking about while you were in camp as a prisoner?
I didn't understand their language.
What did it sound like?
Oh, that God did it. God, like lots of consonants more than anything. I can't really describe it that much.
Too many consonants, not enough vowels to pronounce.
Sounds like a problem. Ours has the same issue.
I don't get the joke, but okay.
Well,
We're supposed to kill goblins.
Well, do you enjoy killing goblins?
I would love to, but I honestly haven't yet. I've just been kind of sitting in this cave, trying to gather intelligence before I start burning the cave down, or burning their camp down.
Maybe we go kill some goblins. Test your merit.
1, 2, 3, 4. Just 5 of you? 6 of you? How many?
He killed 4. This one cut 1 in half.
This one ate 3 of them.
I think we're pretty
This is
capable.
true.
Especially with this bunch.
And from what you describe, it sounds like we should be smarter than goblins.
To a certain extent, of course.
Well, that one did get locked in a door in a room.
Point proven.
I was asleep and drunk.
Still got some tricks up your sleeve?
You pulled a push door.
Still got some tricks up your sleeve?
I still got some.
Since I've been encamped for a little bit, would I know at least counting how many goblins there are in the camp, or do they change it up a little bit?
In
Wait,
camp, or just total goblin
Total
population?
goblins. By roll history.
Sure.
Yeah. 11.
That's not too big of a number. We can take them.
But somewhere in between the neighborhood of 20 and 50. But you hadn't been able to figure out which is which.
Right, because
They all
Because
look
they all
the
look the same.
Yeah. Well, considering that I've counted maybe ballparking around 20, maybe even possibly 50 of them over there.
Do they send scouts?
They send them out occasionally, yes. But mainly just kind of guard around. They don't usually send out an army until something is planned, but I obviously don't understand
Sure.
it. So I've only seen one party go out.
That party's probably not coming back.
Did you guys dispose of that party?
We did run into a party on the way here.
Ah!
we also killed one of their guards while we were at the edge of their camp the
Yeah.
last
Is that
couple
the
hours.
We made friends with a crocodile.
Oh, yes? Yeah, these crocodiles are not really friendly.
Well, you feed them goblin, they are.
Hey, you know what? That's fair enough.
Watch it.
I don't have any speak with animals, so I wouldn't really know.
We didn't either at the time. Didn't really need it. It's like, here you go.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
is goblin meat that tasty?
My goblin is tasty.
I may have to try it sometime, just in case. I may have to add some probably spices. Like,
No,
Maybe kill some.
We're about to get plenty.
I'm not really looking forward to it, but if you say so, you know, a taste bud it only knows so much if it doesn't experience a lot.
Are we going to try to kill all the goblins? Maybe too many.
Are you sure we can't get any more reinforcements other than the motley crew that we have right here?
it's just us for the time being.
There was a town not too long ago, somewhere that way, if I remember correctly. I didn't really want to interact with good.
Big wooden walls.
Yeah.
Spikes.
I think.
Pet dinosaur.
There's a pet dinosaur?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good thing I didn't interact with that town.
We've been there.
Oh! Friendly?
Define friendly.
Fair enough.
I'm not dead yet.
You know, that's fair. Well, all I can really say is their homes are definitely very flammable. Most of it's mainly just kind of made out of wood and thatch. So we can definitely, you know, if someone has a specific lock spell or anything else they need, we might be able to lock them in and burn them in their homes if we could.
That would be fun.
Otherwise, is anyone here a rogue? We can pick off those scars that are surrounding it one by one easily. They're kind of spread pretty far apart.
What if we pulled them to us?
Ooh, I never really thought of that. I don't really have
Do we
druidic,
pull a group?
you know, magic.
What if we could just pull one at a time?
That would take a while.
Might start noticing that.
Then there
What,
would be less.
one disappearing after another?
At least if we're pulling them to us.
Well, if they scream, possibly, but, you know, if we could do a very fast pull, we might be able to just, you know, zone it out.
I
Or,
hope it hits.
Mm-hmm.
or, God forbid, we have to wait for another storm. Hopefully it's not the previous storm we had, and just do it during the loudness of a storm. Pull them in, that way if you hear a scream, it just sounds like they're just stepping on, you know, pig shit or something.
But that was a rare storm. We don't know if that one would happen again.
That's fair. Well, at least I have more people with me now.
Vondor, what's your thought?
Well, I think maybe we could scout the whole perimeter and go all the way around it and have a better idea how many there really are.
Is anyone a rogue here?
No, but I'm noisy. It's hard for me to sneak
Well, I can
I
see
have
that, my
mine.
big friend.
armor.
Indeed. Very tough looking, at least. So at least you'll be able to, you know, mash them and bash them. And apparently slice them in half, too.
Big axe.
I like it. Alright. Oh, God. Dealing with so many goblins is gonna be difficult. And this is why I've been here for quite some time, obviously, as you can tell. Trying to come up with a plan is kind of difficult, especially with one man.
I'm sure this definitely increased your odds.
Fair. Miss Goblin? Obviously, you know, not to be stereotypical, but would you happen to know at least some way to get them to be all encompassed together, possibly? That way, if one of us might have a, you know, big spell that we could use to destroy all at once.
I have message.
I have a message too.
Message a bunch of them saying there's a commotion at the front. Please meet me at the front. Or something like that.
Interesting.
Because
Okay.
they are pretty dumb. And we've already done it before. It was quite funny.
How far can you send a message?
Last time I think it's like 30, 60 feet, if I remember.
120.
120
One's
feet?
like it's 120 feet.
It's
if
120 feet.
Why don't we just wait 120 feet away and you call them over here one by one?
There.
That's
Or
not a
at
bad
least
idea.
a group.
We
That
could set
works.
up small ambushes.
Yeah.
You already lost the metal cap to that pencil, huh?
I was given that pencil
Yeah, I gave everybody one.
by Mama. Mama gave me this
When?
pencil. Last session.
I got it from the ones that were here. I don't know. Anyway. Well, do we want to try to do that and get them to
Well, it's not a bad idea to attract at least one or
Congregate.
two, and then just kill them off one by one.
Condor? Have you seen one of those before?
I was petting one on a cliff before
Sorry, it's
I
my.
was convinced to jump off.
This is one of my little
He's a-
friendlies here. Honestly, it doesn't really do much except distract.
You're allergic, right?
Am I? Oh, actually, like if I'm in contact for more than 3 hours or so, I start to break out.
Okay.
I mean, she's attracted to him because of the shirt.
That too.
So we could take out a few with a message.
Now, yeah, I can break. Two of us can do some messaging. Oh, that's claws. Hello.
Quick, somebody check his back.
Hey,
He
man.
might have one already.
Ugh.
here.
And a giant thing has
Not
appeared
over
on
the
the
game
board.
board. We already like to play with it and chew on it.
Yep.
We have found trees
I know.
all over.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Alright.
Can we
Okay.
use your rock as a base?
Yes, by all means, we may use this cave.
What do you think, Voldor?
I said what I thought.
Do we scout first?
Probably.
If we scout, we'll probably be able to find a better
Better
location to do it.
Possibly.
Mhm.
Vondor, do you think you should wait here at the rock?
I think I'll wait here. I will make a bunch of sharp sticks with my axe.
Interesting.
Maybe set up some traps?
I think I will try. They have traps. We have traps. And with that, he breaks out his axe and starts looking for trees. It goes ka-chunk, ka-chunk, and starts cutting them down and clearing off branches.
I guess we circle.
All right. How close are you gonna circle?
Close enough to see, close
'Cause-
enough not to be seen.
Remember, on this side, about where Jerry's sitting, starts ocean, rocky shoreline.
Yep.
Doesn't work that way. Sorry. You're now swimming.
Oh, I can't see, brother. Alrighty. So, are we all looking? Or is just two of us or something?
That is up to y'all. I just need to know marching order because I'm gonna need some stealth checks.
Nina's also gonna.
DC is gonna be based upon where and how.
Nina's also gonna stay behind with Vondor. Help sharpen stakes.
Ina.
Ina.
I was like, who?
I was
Ina.
trying to figure out who the fuck Nina was.
Her, Ina.
I heard Ina.
I heard it in you.
I'm just
Well,
trying
it is a day without rain now.
Bless those rings.
Down in Africa.
to- Hey. Well,
Alright.
So our current location, is it where we are? Or we were like way over here somewhere, right?
y'all were over here.
Okay.
You got a few minute hike back
Okay.
through the woods. There might be some traps still.
So when we get there, do we split? Or make just one big circle around the camp and call it?
well,
The camp goes right up to the shoreline.
Close.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
it begins to start getting to be a little less swampy and starts to fade into rocks. You can see where some of the swamp water goes off into the emerald waters, little rivulets, and then you've got that rocky shore that's 5 to 10 feet wide and into the ocean.
Alright. Who snuck around the most when they were little?
Little.
Well, young.
Stealth is not my specialty.
None of us are stealthy.
Are you sure about that?
I was gonna say, I think 4 of us have broken off the drone plot. Or unless you happen to be like sneaking up behind us.
I'm going. I'm following y'all.
Alright.
I'm very good at stuff.
You're very good at stealth.
Why don't you go sneak around? We'll wait here.
Yeah. Well, hold on.
Hey,
Isn't
now.
there Wasn't there a goblin somewhere around here? Why not just take
She
his
couldn't
clothes?
go by herself.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea.
Why don't we just dress her as one of the goblins and have her kind of stalking around and see how many goblins there are?
Do not. That would be going a little too far, wouldn't you think?
Well, I mean, they have a little bit of darker complexion. We can always muddy you up a little bit.
You've always been wanting to use that makeup kit.
Fine.
Just an idea. I mean, I would go, but
Yeah, I don't think you really would pass the...
Honestly, you'd more like be a
Above the
hobgoblin.
table.
I'm 3 goblins in a trench coat.
Above the table? That would be hilarious. Persuade them.
I do
You're
have a
very
disguise.
tall.
I do have a disguise kit.
I know.
So then let's use the disguise kit.
You could probably walk right in, walk right out.
Fine.
And if you have trouble,
Well,
I think she should make the sound of the Arctic tern that we all know.
That's a seagull.
What sound does an Arctic tern make? I didn't grow up in the mountains.
I'm not familiar with it either.
What does it sound like?
Please demonstrate.
You should probably pick a bird you're familiar with.
Cuckoo bird. Isn't that fitting?
If only you knew.
Hmm.
Y'all are so dramatic.
How long do you think it'll take for a disguise kit to be put on?
10 minutes to an hour,
Fine.
depending on how long y'all spend on it. Will lower the DC of your disguise, but I mean, you are also disguising a goblin to be a goblin.
Yeah, a more well-looking goblin.
A more goblin.
Yeah, a more savagery goblin than
There we
well
go.
understood.
Because this goblin's just a little on the extra side.
Yeah.
That was the DM talking.
Well,
Where's my friggin' disguise kit?
You have to check your inventory.
She forgot it.
It's probably sitting back in her little footlocker in her little closet.
In her oven.
Yep.
I know I have it. It was up
In the
here.
warming drawer.
Yeah. They're keeping it warm.
Do you have it, or are you just proficient with it?
I had it because I did it on my character sheet.
Look on your first page below your health, where you have armor, weapons, tools.
Why don't I have it on this character sheet?
You do not have a disguise kit.
We got mud.
I swear to God I had it.
Looking at your character sheet, you do not have a disguise kit. I didn't remember you having one either, but you know.
It was on my last character sheet. I don't know, whatever.
so unfortunately we don't have one.
Well, I mean, she's already a goblin.
True.
How much disguising do you need?
Fair enough. We just need a... Where was that goblin that was sliced in half? Is he nearby?
No.
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 What
He
about
got fed to the little fishes.
So we should do a pull trick for one of the goblins to come. We kill him, take his armor and fit her with it. That's what it sounds like we need to do.
Could work.
or we could find a guard walking around.
I was about to say, from what it sounds like, at least a guard found you first. So, alright. I'm just gonna look out to the horizon to see if there's at least somewhere a nearby guard is probably walking around.
Are you getting that close to the camp?
No. No, I'm just kind of standing a little bit, not too far away from the cave, but just enough to kind of see at least probably smoke.
Yeah, that'd be about the time you would start to see some smoke showing back up from their cooking fires.
Gotcha. Is there anyone stomping around that I can see while I'm kind of like in high grass?
Roll me a perception check. I need a cardboard box.
11.
11. You
In a stick.
are in high
And
grass, so you
stick.
can't really see.
See, fair enough.
And some, peanut butter.
Alright, I'm gonna try to go a little bit more closer out to the clearer side. That way I just kind of look like peeking out from like the tall grass.
All right. Another perception check.
12.
12.
Yeah,
still-
yeah, 12.
You're starting to hear some of the goblin camp noises, but you can't see anything.
Damn it.
Got some mud in your eye or something.
Are you ducked in the grass?
But basically, like you can, if you could see me, you'll basically just see like parted grass. Me just kind of looking out like this.
You're distracted.
Damn mosquitoes. I've always hated swamps. I'm just gonna try to retreat back then. Just kind of wade through the tall grass.
Back to your compatriots.
Yep.
Why don't we at least just go start trying to stealthily make our way around the camp? Like, outside.
Yeah. God. Mosquitoes. No, I couldn't find anyone.
Alright, so y'all gonna try to go around that way or try to go around this way? You're coming from this corner.
Oh.
Wouldn't it be better to go this way since this is all rocky coast?
What's the compass to this map?
This would be due north.
Okay, so we're gonna go basically south,
So yeah, if
northwest.
to make things
I can't say anything.
a little
I'm
simpler, that's the island. That's about where y'all are at.
Nice.
This is the island we're on,
Mm-hmm.
and we're up in that top corner.
That
Okay.
is the Goblin Swamp and Camp.
So we're just gonna have to go northwest. Where's the cave? I didn't see where you pointed.
It's
Like the cave we're camping in?
Oh yeah,
just over here.
southwest.
It's not-
Or southeast.
It's not
I don't
on
know
the
where
map.
that is. Okay.
You would have had to like steal this from Emberhill.
Fair.
It's Emberhill's personal copy.
So
So, do y'all are coming from this direction, do you want to go around this way or go around that way? Because there's enough room to go around here. You just won't have like the same jungle brush because it's getting thinner.
It won't be covered.
Yeah, there's shorter cover.
so if I go
One
north,
of your party members would have to like do the crawl.
gotcha.
We
'Cause
couldn't have
it's
got
like-
one that way.
It's like 2.5 foot tall brush. So y'all
Yeah.
going this way?
That seems to
Yeah,
make
So
more
it's
sense.
All right.
northwest.
About how close are you? See, we got this river and stuff. About how close are y'all getting? How far?
Close
out
enough to
here
see,
are
far enough not to be seen.
100 feet.
100 feet. Okay. 100
That
feet.
would because the message is 120.
So give me stealth checks.
I'm not gonna use
I'll get advantage on those, right?
Depends.
Really?
There we go.
12.
15.
15. Is that a 12 for you?
9.
9.
14.
6.
Good stealth,
Really
are
good
we?
stealth.
Good stealth, are we?
Screw y'all.
So as y'all are tromping through the woods,
Damn, make it less noisy back there.
everybody give me a perception check now, because y'all are scouting. And this is the initial scouting. Y'all are over here.
21.
Fuck.
20.
7.
7.
You said perception?
Yeah.
Okay, 23.
God damn.
So 20, 21, and 23, you notice that 3 or 4 goblins have now started coming y'all's direction, given the tromping.
I think we can fall back and roll them back
Sure.
out of sight.
Yeah. I like this idea.
What's going on?
So y'all start to head south, and
Follow us.
I'm gonna say 4 goblins start to head south also. How far are y'all heading south, and what are y'all going to do? Because you got 4 goblins that are leaving this section of camp and coming into the little trails that I described last time.
Vondor would have heard the warning call that we put in place. That if there was trouble, make a bird noise, right? He was around for that conversation.
He was around for the conversation, but I don't know. Did somebody make a bird noise?
She did.
Caw.
You said it was a seagull.
No, I mean actively currently.
No, not yet.
No,
but
Yes, that.
verifying he would have heard that conversation.
He heard the conversation, yes. Or at least you assume he did.
I'm going to kind of quietly go tweet tweet, hoping that the goblin hears me.
That goblin?
Right.
Caca. I don't know.
Perception check.
I love it.
No.
Perception is
Wisdom.
passive.
My pass.
Oh, look at him.
I was gonna say.
And his +6 perception.
Damn, Vondor.
Jeez.
Vondor is powerful.
And y'all start to hear clank, clank, clank. Let's be fair to Vondor. Let's give him that disadvantage.
Do we continue to hear clank, clank, clank?
The 20, 21, and 23 hear the clink, clink, clink.
Somebody
The
message Vondor
7
incoming.
and 7 didn't hear anything.
Okay, so who's gonna
Door
Somebody.
incoming.
Message Vondor incoming. Hold
Wait.
tight, we're on the way.
Hold tight. We're on the way. I said all of that, by the way. I said.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
Just
Is
ready.
it message one way?
No, it goes both ways.
Oh.
They can reply.
They can reply. They can't.
They can't initiate.
Yeah, they cannot initiate the conversation.
What do we want Vondor to do?
Wait and prepare. We should be on him in how long?
Seconds.
Seconds?
Be prepared.
I just.
So as y'all are kind of headed back to that.
A lion or a hyena.
Okay, transform.
Hmm?
Or are
We
you
have to
asking?
be prepared to
Oh.
transform into a lion or a hyena.
Breathe.
Please, a hyena. I don't have a mini for either one, so. But, alright, so Vondor's making his preparations. And y'all are starting to come back into that camp clearing, or the little cave area clearing.
Yep.
And as y'all do, you'll see Vondor up against a tree with his axe.
Perfect.
Because his stealth roll was terrible.
Yes.
He's even on the wrong side.
He's on the wrong side, just looking at us like.
He's just up against it.
As we come into the clearing,
In plate mail.
is there a tree that I could kind of curl the corner of and semi-hide?
Yeah.
I don't know how big these trees are.
About the biggest tree where you're at is like this, and you're like this, so you could.
Okay, let's try it.
You need stealth. Roll to hide.
13.
You feel you're better hidden than Vondor.
Perfect.
So the goblins are basically following us, right? From what we're seeing.
Yes. At the moment. They sound like they're.
Sounds like
you know-
Vondor's coming.
Yep, there it is.
Hello, Vondor.
He's on his way.
Okay. Are they getting out close to the open right now?
They're getting closer. You can hear them.
Okay.
They're. Hold up. they're gonna start being goblins and not be very sneaky goblins.
Oh.
So you can hear them. They're coming. They're making as much noise as y'all did.
Cool.
How many,
Everybody is loud tonight.
Yup.
how many were you saying?
I said 4.
4.
Y'all saw 4 before you turned around. Now whether or not they were joined by friends, to be determined.
So I'm gonna try to see if there's grass and try to tuck myself into there to look.
Oh, stealth check to hide.
Zora's gonna
Oh,
try to
there.
hide too.
Same thing.
Here we go.
I peek around the tree just slightly.
No,
I
she
guess
is
every-
not.
I guess everybody's gonna try to hide.
Yup. 12.
1.
Jesus!
You okay?
20.
Need something?
You said how
Nothing to
many?
be had at the moment.
Okay.
My stealth was 20.
Okay.
Anybody see
Nat
where
20.
Wave went?
I need some holy water.
For you or the die?
The die. The dies.
Well, their perception was definitely better than their stealth.
Nice.
So, as y'all are all in your different little spots, you know, there's 2 goblins side by side, short bows out, arrows knocked, and 2 behind with like little goblin javelins.
Nice.
They're aware that there are individuals hidden.
Mm. Did you
Are
know that?
they grouped up?
They are fairly close together. They're all within a few feet of each other. 2 in the front, 2 in the back.
Tightly grouped, spaced.
Fairly tightly grouped.
They
Who's gonna
can,
make the first attack?
they can see me because I rolled a nat 1, right?
Given
trying
a
to
nat
hide.
20 and a 19 on perception, they can see everybody.
Nice.
They're just not sure about what to do yet.
What'd they roll?
Or a nat 20 and a 19.
That's what I rolled too.
So you are the most well hidden.
Yep.
But
Von
do they-
Vondor is, however, sticking out like a sore thumb, so.
And how far down the little path towards us have they made it?
They're about 60 feet from you. Everybody's starting to get within range, and that's when they start to slow down and they're looking, and you can see some hesitancy on their part, but
And no one thought to go into the cave because, you know, that would be.
I don't
well,
want to go in the cave.
we were trying to go to the cave, but we got, you know, we heard them following us, so.
I don't want to go in the cave.
and at that point,
I am going to cast Entangle.
Ooh.
on that group, it's an area, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's the save? And what's the range on it?
20 feet radius, and 90 feet is the range.
Yeah, we'll work on all that. What are my saves?
It is strength.
I see that happen and I chuck my axe.
Yeah, I was about to say Ray of Draws.
So
Same idea here. So,
what is my DC?
14.
One of them made it.
But the
So-
rest of them are saved.
3 of them
Are entangled.
Yeah.
Aren't taken. Gotcha.
Yep.
So weeds and vines grow up and wrap around them.
Sweet.
You chunked your axe. You got 3 entangled targets, so roll the hit. And Vondor sees one not entangled, and he's aiming for that one.
do the throw axe specialty of mine.
Yep.
Yeah.
do I still get the
With a +9 to hit, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
on the great axe if I'm throwing it?
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Just because you're so
I
fucking big.
disguise self, not
Disguise.
a disguised kid.
19.
19 hits, roll damage. 21 hits, what am I rolling damage on this thing?
It's something plus 7.
1d12 plus 7.
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ. I should have had all my goblins attacking you.
Right? You should have.
5, yeah, the goblin that didn't, get entangled, just, there's another goblin, except he
Gets
went in half.
bisected.
Oh,
He went in half this
dissected.
way. He turned, jumped, ran, an axe comes through him.
15.
15, and that goblin's dead too.
Alright.
We need a Goblin Massacre song.
Shit, yeah, you're right.
And at that
You
point,
sure we couldn't take out 50?
what was
That's
your,
fair enough.
Was gonna reinforce. I was waiting.
yeah, roll it.
16. So I want to hit the middle one of the 3 that are entangled.
There's only 2
Two.
entangled
Two
down. 'Cause
entangled,
Okay.
yeah.
one of them's
Okay.
axe meal.
And then I'm gonna cast Firebolt on the other one that's not been hit yet.
Roll the hit.
Cool.
So it takes 7 damage.
What'd you roll on your hit?
Oh, 18. Oh,
16. Sorry.
That hits. 18 hits.
okay.
7 damage?
Yes.
And you see an entangled goblin just freeze solid, and you watch the little bit of sparkle in his eyes just go out.
Doesn't say what it is.
What are you doing currently, Zora?
Zora's sitting here like she doesn't really know what to do because all of them are dropping dead.
One left.
9 to the other one that's
And what was it you cast?
Firebolt.
So, one of them's frozen, 2 of them are split in half, and one of them immolates.
So that's it.
And Vondor walks over and gets his axe back and grabs Gatgar's axe and brings it back over. It's 1-1 now.
I come
Yeah,
out of my
pepper.
hiding spot.
We have a pepper.
This is fun. We
Oh,
should
look.
continue.
I come out of my hiding spot and I walk over to Gatgar. I set him up.
I'll knock him down.
I'll make sure they'll go toasty.
Let me change some numbers here now.
You want me to
Yeah, that's
back
-4,
up?
by the way.
I've been keeping up.
Figures.
I know how many were in the goblin camp at the get-go.
You would.
Uh-huh.
Well, good job, guys.
Hey,
No thanks to me, I know.
you're fine. You're fine.
Found
You're
out.
as loud as I am. I heard you all the way back here.
Yeah, I know.
Huh. That's good enough. Well, at least we can use the one that's not totally split in half and take his armor and disguise him.
The frozen one.
The frozen one, yeah.
I'm gonna have to knock a little ice off of it.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Put a little flame to it just to like thaw it.
Alright. So, you'll thaw out a dead goblin, a goblin sickle, take the armor off, and give it to Zora. And Zora, I want you to give me a performance check to see how well you can make yourself look like this goblin that was frozen.
Well, I can use disguise self too, right?
Mm-hmm. What's the details on the spell?
I was gonna say, how long does that last?
One hour.
Well,
And then. Oh wait, no, I don't have spell slots left.
that's a little personal.
You're not using your bardic inspiration and marking all spell slots, are you?
Huh?
When
No,
you-
no, I use that as a. I have 2 bardic inspiration. I think I use spells.
You used all your bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I don't have any more of that.
Isn't
I was
disguise
trying to
self
look at
a ritual?
my skill points, my spell slots.
Yeah, I think it's 10 minutes ritual on that one.
Yeah.
But it says it's.
Does it have a little R next to it? On the thing.
If I remember
No.
correctly, it's rituals don't.
It
I-
might,
if it's out of
it
combat.
might not be ritual for a bard.
Okay.
I have some medication for that. That sugar will fuck with
I'm
it.
just gonna leave it because I don't know where my spell slots. It got erased when I was.
So
No.
roll performance.
Yep. Do a performance check. We'll see how well you are disguised.
Okay.
What is everybody else doing while Zora tries to make herself look more animalistic?
I got a 12.
12, okay.
Nice.
You feel as goblin as you can be.
Look
I
at those
raise my
numbers.
axe
7, 7,
and I
8.
quietly say to ourselves, "Looks like we missed one."
A now.
Oh,
We did.
never mind.
Hold up.
No.
Maybe false alarm.
Not funny.
Huh. Well,
Should I make it shorter?
I can try to make
Ow.
it crispy.
No, no. Watch
I'm
it.
going to step on it.
Hey,
See him pick up his right leg.
Condor,
What?
chill. Please.
My, you are very
She
inspired.
chills.
You're really coming into your personality, Fondor. We're proud of you.
Oh. What you mean?
Your sense of humor has grown.
Well, when you're around, never mind.
I can tell you guys might have been together for a while.
Oh, a few days.
A few days.
A few days. It's my job to look after these guys. And Waves, too. And,
Huh.
Zora's in charge of cooking. Okay, so we're just looking after two of them. Where'd that lizard go?
A
She's
lizard? There's a lizard here?
Yeah, she's in the cave.
You would have
She's-
seen Ina, the lizard folk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's not feeling great.
Gotcha. Oh, goodness me. Alright.
That storm really messed with her.
Oh, goodness. Well, I hope she gets better.
Well,
Mmm.
if we just want to go shit stop some zoblins. Although that might make the lizard folk camp unhappy.
I didn't think they liked the goblins.
If they used the goblins, I thought we would be getting rid of their free labor.
I didn't see any lizard folk, as far as I remember, other than just the one.
There's more.
There's more?
Ina told us.
That's
Ina
probably why.
told us they have a whole tribe.
But hadn't this goblin camp gave us a bunch of shit back at the other camp?
Yes.
Bleh. Aren't we
They
kinda
do seem
tired
pretty
of-
feral. They did use 2 kids as bait.
See? Animalistic.
How about we send the non-animalistic?
Thank you.
Alright, so I gotta ask. Does Cheyenne know what she's saying when she says animalistic?
That's a no.
Okay.
What do you mean?
I didn't know if this was just completely in character
Is
or
this-
if Cheyenne didn't know.
Is that really, really bad?
No,
You're
it's,
saying it wrong.
it's not a
Oh,
word.
It's not a word?
No,
No.
you made it a word.
Yeah, yeah.
And we've been playing along
We
with
just
it.
been like, what is she?
But I finally had to ask. I broke first.
Animalistic.
Malistic?
Animalistic.
I thought it was ballistic.
Animalistic.
Yeah, animalistic.
I mean, for the rest of the game,
Animal.
For
To be
Cheyenne,
fair, it
now
sounds
we're
like-
Animalistic.
For Zora, it's animalistic.
Why did you let
Yes.
it just keep going?
We didn't know
thought
if
it was
you
your
were-
character.
Yeah, we didn't know if it was character or you. That's why
Yeah.
I finally had to ask.
That's why we laughed so hard when you said it the first time.
And while we've all repeated it 2 or 3 times.
Yes.
Animalistic.
You don't want to hurt our feelings.
So, the non-animalistic goblin needs to roll a stealth check. Or are they just walking in like,
They just own the place.
yeah, like they just investigated?
I love the look. I did something wrong, but I
did
don't
something
know
wrong.
what I bugs in this swamp.
Yeah. Some of them got them claws.
Ow! You what the? You can have the stringy blanket. Cut it out!
Now that's animalistic.
Yeah. An animal's going ballistic.
Oh.
So how you going in? You strutting in like you just did an investigation, or you're stuffing around like a guard?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna walk around like I'm a guard. And like I'm supposed to be there.
Alright, so you're going around the camp?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it like I'm supposed to be there.
Alright. So, let's have a...
Oh, fuck.
Which direction are you going?
That way. That way.
I was like, that way?
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So, as you're strutting around like a guard, I need you to make a perception check, because you don't know where the traps are.
Oh, no! That's right, I forgot about that.
I forgot about traps.
Yeah, it's almost like there's more pit traps and more
It hit
spike
the other dice
traps and more snares and...
I would roll it again.
Sure, that's her.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, yeah, I was just rolling it
You
on.
said perception?
Mm-hmm.
9.
9.
Oh, hoping the playmat might give you
Okay,
a little
I have a
bit of
21 passive perception. I just want to know if when the snare trap goes off, if I see this guy.
I just think I would go, woohoo!
You know what I was going to have the goblin do? Was roll me a d6 to decide what kind of trap it is. That we just found. Because the DC was 12.
4.
4, that would be... Okay. That would be... So, you start coming this direction, and you step on a stick and it crunches, and you're like... Doing! And you are now dangling upside down about 15 feet off the ground.
Tend to be
And
drunk.
Where
Yep.
were
Hold
the
on,
rest of y'all at while the guard was going to investigate? Where did y'all position yourselves?
Kind of like where I kind of was before, like in the
Okay.
tall kind of grass.
Yeah.
So like I'm kind of peeking out just a little bit enough to where I can at least see a general area of where she was going.
How far did she make it?
About 40 feet. Or
Okay.
She would have been visual from
Could,
us
could,
still,
could,
right?
we at
So.
least
Oh, yeah,
see her
it'd be
from
right
that
about
far?
here.
So I would have taken up kind of a vantage point so I could watch her journey go in.
Mm-hmm.
But currently I'm laying on the ground.
Yeah. Laughing.
Yep.
I'm trying my best not to laugh.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's kind of
so
like I'm squatted
what-
down just with my
what
hand
y'all
over my
noticed-
mouth.
all y'all trying to be hiding and stealthy here.
Nope.
Was the little goblin just guarding like they're supposed to, weapon out, you know, had that little goblin scimitar, and Crunch looked down and they popped up like 30 feet in the air because they're so light and it's a bent over palm tree.
So it's
So,
Oh,
yeah, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Hopefully when she calms down, I'm gonna message her in just a little bit. Give it a good kiss and then roll it.
17.
9. So
Oh, okay.
you got a little fuzzy headed for a minute, but now you're just kind of swinging like this, and y'all
cuss
spits
in Goblin.
and y'all's fits of laughter. Y'all missed that got like half the camp's attention, and they're all turning, looking, and very curious about why a goblin,
Well,
one of their own goblins.
I'm
is-
trying not to laugh because we're trying to be stealthy. So my hands are like this.
It's one of these for sure.
Yeah.
I want everybody to give me a stealth check.
I'm laughing.
Yes.
And take -2 on your stealth.
I love it.
Whatever you got,
15.
-2 for laughter.
8.
Oh.
Excuse me. Oh no.
It was a 19, but then it rolled off, and it's a 1.
So Zora, you're hanging up And you're spinning, and you're starting to see that all these goblins are starting to look at you
I act drunk.
and approach you.
Yeah.
And you hear Wave just roaring with laughter.
And then, hold on, I'm gonna message her real quick. Act drunk, please.
And you notice, seeing you were speaking to him the other day via message, Chief Migmut walks over and he gets about 20 feet away from you and goes, "What happened?"
I spilled my beer.
You forget to...
Yeah,
Yes.
I forgot. I reach in my pocket and try to get my flask and pour it all upside down and let it.
And it falls to... and it just runs down. You know, drink on guard duty.
I'm on guard duty.
Yeah, she doesn't hear that. Yeah.
What do you mean?
If you on guard duty, you're not doing.
I'm
How
not
many
drinking.
are grouped up right there?
You're not drinking. What you just took out your pocket?
A flask.
What in it?
I don't know.
Obviously.
It tastes good though.
How many are grouped up right there?
At this point, you probably have the chief, and he's probably got a few others popping up over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad we don't have any flying sticks.
Ow, you!
Here we go.
Hey,
There we go.
gotta find the magnet. One single magnet to the
I didn't
table.
think there was gonna be one there.
There we go.
There we go.
This is go-go juice.
You girl go in air.
I'm not in the air. I'm in a tree.
And you see he goes, he laughs, and he pulls a little leather strap out, and drops the rocket, and he goes,
Oh no.
does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
Take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, this is 1 point.
He
Okay.
just pegged you with a rock. Oh, stupid
Hello.
goblin.
Oh!
Have another entangle.
You have another.
Yeah.
Are they all
Mean
kind of
your
fairly
turn.
distracted?
I mean,
Oh, never mind,
they're
it's a
making fun of this goblin, poking at it.
Laughing, cutting up.
Yeah,
making
just kind of
noise.
cutting up. Yeah.
One of them.
And they're all just kind of grouped up right there.
Can I sneak this way?
Sure, but roll me a stealth check.
I'll take that. 20?
20, okay.
Dirty 20, but 20.
No.
Over good.
Well, you see, I'm kind of surrounded.
Did they hang you up there?
No, somebody just found a trap.
When you're ready.
You know, one of those. You know.
Okay.
I'm
I
taking
cast
it.
entangle at the group.
I'm taking
Okay, so I think
Did
there
you
were,
let me know, or did you just kind of?
I think there were 5 there,
Uh oh.
and the chief is going to be the blue die, seeing he's the only one that's special.
There, there's 5.
He's gonna be special. Special. Special.
All right, it was 14.
Yep.
Well, look at that. Everybody lost, but the chief.
I bum rushed the chief.
You bum rushed the chief.
I'll
Okay.
go for a tackle.
All right. Roll a grapple check. Hey, on entangle, does the area become difficult terrain?
Yes.
All right. So you will move at half speed in the area of the entangle. I need.
Ow, you!
You said it's a 20-foot radius.
Yes. It's a 20-foot square.
Ow! 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 Stop biting my kneecap!
Hit her.
Get
So
stop!
just
Bite her.
about here, you will run into some webs. I need to make an entangle
Thank
thing.
you.
Seeing Mark's going to be using it out of some hot glue.
And you wanted a what from me?
It's gonna be we're doing an attack roll for the grapple.
Okay. Plus anything? Unarmed strike,
Strength?
shoulder tackle.
Where's my dire wolf?
It's an unarmed strike. To see if you
You're good.
to see if you hit him for the tackle.
So that would be.
I think. So where is? I don't know that we've super done this before.
Nope.
Yeah, not to this stage.
I'm making up a lot of things we got that we've never done before.
Well, actions in combat: shove, tumble, overrun, surge, readies, object dash, dodge, disengage.
Grapple standard action.
Well, what was the check? It is a standard action.
Should be a strength check if I remember right.
Strength against strength? Yeah, I guess that's right.
So it would be my attack roll plus my strength.
It would just be strength against strength.
Okay. So why are you rolling? If it's strength against strength, right? Okay.
He might beat your roll.
He might what?
He might beat your roll.
So you would roll a 20 plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 19.
Yeah, he didn't. He got an 11 plus 0. So you have him.
Shoot.
You have him grapple.
Him to the ground type grapple, or how
Sure.
does grapple?
Like.
Keep moving.
So let's go grapple to the ground, kind of axe.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
I was gonna be like, I'm sorry.
And the other ones are all entangled, which read
Take
me
them off
entangle.
because I sit.
Read me entangle again, so I'm 100% on board.
It should be.
Grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square, starting from a point within range. For the duration, these plants turn the ground in the area into difficult terrain. The creature in the area, when you cast the spell, must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plants until the spell ends.
So they are restrained.
They
That was
free-
the word I was looking for.
A creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On a success, it freezes. So
Yes, and attacks versus these creatures have advantage. Alright, so I guess at this point we have to decide if we want to roll initiative against the entire camp.
Oh, fuck.
Unless you have something up your sleeve.
For what?
Your plans with the chief here.
Oh, it was to pull him out.
Because,
do you not have him
A-
hostage now?
Yes.
yes, well, a 7-foot tall Goliath just came out and tackled the chief to the ground. And,
He's threatening to say he can't really scream at this point.
oh no, he can scream,
He
but a
could.
7-foot tall Goliath coming out
and
will
hitting
have
up for
gotten
3 foot.
everybody's
Yeah.
attention.
How big is this camp?
Because they were already, looking at a goblin
There's like 20 of them.
flipping through the air.
So tell him to tell his guards to stand down.
Yeah.
Roll me an intimidation with advantage.
You can always just pull up your character sheet.
That would be a 17.
It's pretty intimidating.
I mean,
But I'm not really.
Mm.
I'm just big.
Fair.
I mean, your hand goes all the way around and touches at the back of the goblin's throat, so that's kind of intimidating.
And there's an axe in his face.
Yeah.
So.
Well, let's see how good his what are we gonna call this?
Insight?
We'll give him a Constitution.
What his brass is?
Oh, it's brass, yeah.
Yeah, basically.
He should be at disadvantage too, by the way. Just a thought.
I'll go with that. We went from an 18 to a 2.
Damn.
He was about to spit. He was about to spit on you.
Never
Yep.
mind.
Nope. So he is intimidated, and you hear upside down because you speak Goblin. You hear Chief Migmut go. Don't attack! Don't attack! You just hear Goblin.
Yeah.
You hear.
Yeah. See, I told you too many consonants.
Oh. Throw dice at him.
It's metal.
Yeah, I'll say, where's my big heavy metal
A
one?
giant suddenly comes over the horizon.
How about an M&M?
I'm short.
Alright, so
5 over 5.
While y'all do, have this going on,
I'm gonna try to.
All the rest of the goblins in the camp do.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Come over.
We can get a count now.
Yep.
Every goblin in the camp comes over.
Yeah.
And y'all feel free to, bring them over. They'll all be at different distances, but they're all going to be popping up.
I message.
Now, I don't have a physical mini for every goblin in the camp.
Oh
But,
fuck, there's more.
Well, obviously, if they're all there, we can count them. How many are there?
Who's counting?
Zora says she's in the tree.
Zora is upside down. What's your intelligence score?
Rude.
And all the goblins know right now is that there's a goblin in the tree, and I'm holding their boss
Later,
captive.
while there's
How long
like
does
a good
entangle
group of
last?
them entangled.
Raina. 12. Right, yeah, score right here, right?
A minute.
A minute. So, about 30 seconds into this, you've got all these goblins here. They all have weapons drawn, but they're not attacking. They see their chief pinned down. Zora, you're counting. You're at 30. And you're still moving, but because you're moving, roll me an intelligence check.
Tell them to retreat or die now.
For fuck's sake. You are staying in there. 4.
4.
Hold up.
You made it to 30 and lost count.
That's still a lot.
Chief Migmut, in very broken comment, goes, "What retreat? How far?"
Off the island.
Off the island.
No boat.
I didn't say boat.
Oh fuck.
Swim.
Swim where?
Off the island.
There's chops.
Let's go out.
Fish, teeth.
There's axe.
Hey, we need to go out. We need to intimidate them out.
Roll an intimidation check, 'cause
Doing it.
the DC is now a lot higher.
Alright.
19.
Good fire.
Because you just told him all
Take
to.
one today.
You just told
Yeah.
him to just basically commit suicide.
You should kill yourself now!
You should kill yourself.
Now! He
That's
gets it.
basically.
Hear thunder in the background.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, this just got really entertaining with that dice roll.
Did he fail?
Should I be able to come out of the grass and kind of like just stance up with the others? I'll try to like start a burning hands and just basically point at the group of entangled people right there. Don't move.
You hear Goblin again. You hear in Goblin. Everyone shoot big guy, now!
I message big guy.
Can
They're going to shoot you.
Chop the head off.
Nope.
can
They have.
Chop the head off.
You have the first. They have the first shot, though.
How?
He said that. You had to interpret. Then you had to cast message. Casting message is an action.
I was about to
While
say their
you're making
reaction
that
would be
action,
yours.
you have 38 goblins with short bows.
Fair.
Nuh-uh. That one's got a spear.
And spears.
Could
So-
Ina jump in?
Doesn't know what's going on.
Well, I understand that, but she could wake up from the cave and come over.
Do I hear knocking or anything?
They were already all knocked.
They're
came
all
over-
notched.
They
Loaded.
came over knocked. A couple of them had their
So,
spears and stuff out.
When he speaks, can I stand and shield? Can I shield with Chief?
As you see, I will give me a dexterity saving throw. Because goblins are very good with short bows.
Okay.
Since I know can I react to it since I heard it? Can I react with Thunderwave?
That's 15 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was about
You're
to say, I don't
20,
think
you're
that
20
would-
in there.
I was about to say-
You
You're
can
gonna
shake a
knock
tree.
yourself out of the tree.
I was about to say that would
Cut the rope.
Alright,
That
we are
would
gonna
hurt.
say,
17.
because I'm not rolling 38 dice.
Say
Yeah.
average. I'd say roll a specific and then add the average.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure the best way to do this without
Oh,
it being
I have
ridiculous
other-
and still be fair, so...
Do you have a spell slot for that?
Oh.
So we'll say 8 of them have spears.
Did we not take a long rest?
No.
There wasn't a long rest? Oh, I thought it was.
So I
Is it a short
have
rest?
a natural 20,
Not really.
a 16, and a 3. So 10 of them miss, 10 of them hit, 10 of them crit.
Fuck, he's dead.
Well, that was a good it's a good
Dex.
dexterity check. But you're also 7 foot tall. He's 3 foot tall.
Yep.
So you're gonna catch some. So
Obviously. He's gonna catch some, I'm gonna catch some.
there's 10 crits, 10 hits. Now what is my short bow? Anybody a short bow up? It's 1d6, isn't it?
Sounds right, or 1d6 sounds right.
Alright, so we're gonna roll. Here. I put fate in your hands. I need a percentile roll. 34. 34. Alright. Because I'm just going to roll.
Our water bottle has crap.
Actually.
100, the back appears. I keep
So.
making that joke one day. It's not.
Wait, only
You get some
2.
cool tricks.
Alright, so I need to roll. Alright, the blue one is the crit die, the pink one is the non.
Oh.
Well. I need my phone back. I need the calculator.
That's bad when a DM needs a calculator.
Yeah.
Once they shoot and hit, am I able to just enact burning hands real after that?
Could the dice have spoken? I rolled a max damage on the crit die. So Gatgar,
Yep.
as you lift
Yep.
this goblin up, as all these goblins from all angles start surrounding you, start firing arrows. Have you seen 300?
No.
Yes, it's a volley.
It's a volley.
Okay.
We're gonna fight in the shade,
Sweet.
and arrows just start thudding, and you, and the goblin, and the goblin, and you, and you take 49 points of piercing damage.
Oh
And
dear God!
the goblin takes 80.
Oh!
Ouch.
So they just killed
So
their chief?
they just killed their own chief.
And Gatgar. Any last words?
Gatgar.
Wait, completely kill him?
I don't think there's any
Death
recovery
saving?
after.
Sends to death.
Yeah.
That was 39 goblins, 10 crits, 10 regulars, and the percentile die was how much hit Gatgar. 64% of the damage hit the chief, but it was 144 points of damage
Nice.
from
Jesus
Well.
Christ.
20 short bows.
Nice.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
So, how would you like to describe Gatgar's final moments?
Just a slow thud with not again.
Oh fuck. Shit. Wow. Well. As this happens, I'm just gonna unleash my burning hands on the goblins that were entangled.
Okay. Roll to hit.
It's burning hands.
Oh, what do I roll?
You need a DC Dex 14.
Three points.
Hmm?
It was 3 points.
So I just hit all of them.
No, I mean
Oh.
his. Had I not critted on the D6, that's why I said which one was which before I rolled it. Had
Gotcha.
I not critted on the D6 and the D20, you'd have survived that. But what do I roll for Is it a dexterity save?
Yeah, you have a dexterity save.
Roll it.
Can I?
Kel. That is fair.
Big man may live again.
Second
Man might
wind
live.
wouldn't though.
You just need a 1.
About a 10.
That works. So,
Mountains and
Can we
giants.
hold? Can we hold it?
what do you want to hold?
He wants to play dead.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you're unconscious. I mean, y'all just watched Gatgar look like a porcupine and hit the ground.
Yeah.
None of y'all know because
Yes, that's the part. None of y'all know.
Yeah, none of us know.
I mean, anybody with any sense would assume after watching,
Someone become a fucking.
20 arrows, the chief is dead.
Yeah.
Mick.
Yeah, Migmut is
Migmut
dead.
That's like that's like 4 times as much.
Ina, you were feeling a little better, and you hear a fucking commotion because you're about over here. So,
Are they all revealed or only Zora and?
Only the two of us.
Okay.
well, you cast that. What was our throwing for save?
14.
14. Because I'm
Dex,
gonna
right?
go on a loose initiative order so I can keep up because I've got to get stuff to roll
Someone's endurance.
saves.
That's fair.
Yep.
That's fair.
So 14, and what is the? Is it dexterity?
Yes,
Sorry.
Dex. Dex save.
Two of them save. 2 of them do not.
Alright. Roll for damage. That was almost max.
Are we gonna be having some roast goblin tonight?
Yeah,
This is your
17 for full damage, half that for the succeeded.
That would be 8. They all die.
They all die.
So how do you want to do that on all 4 of them?
All 4 of them,
Yeah.
they just turn to ash.
All right. So we're
Goblins or
taking 5 more off that. So there's about 34 living goblins left. Those of y'all that are still hidden have watched Gatgar pick up the chief after threatening him, and because he rolled a nat 20 on his.
I figured.
That was the only way.
Yeah.
And you put him in a rock and a hard place,
He had to make a decision.
and it was die or die.
Yeah.
It was. And he did what I would have expected.
And he did. So you just finished messaging Gatgar, but you don't get a response back. He's laying face first in the mud.
With a goblin on me.
It'd be back first, wouldn't it?
I about to say, yeah, that many impacts. I mean, probably for with a goblin. Jace and Wave, what would y'all like to do in this moment?
I was gonna shoot a chaos
That'd be
bolt
an option
at
with my
one
current
that's
condition.
got a lot of them around it.
I've already used my action.
I would think
You use your action? That's
if
right.
you come to consciousness.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think that would apply to an unconscious.
Okay.
I was gonna use a chaos bolt against one that has several of them around it.
Okay. Just roll.
I did not know.
God damn it.
I'm playing fair. I've already used my action.
That's 8.
What was your action?
The entangle.
The entangle. But there were close to 30 seconds between that.
Oh, you're saying I get another action?
He got the grapple.
Yeah.
We didn't roll initiative, but he got the grapple. And there was conversation. And your entangle was right at the end of its minute for the interaction between the Goblin Chief and Gatgar. So yeah, you have an action currently.
Okay. When hers goes through.
8.
8. That's a roll to hit. You're looking for a 13 on the armor class.
Matt, even with your
Oh,
small
you
attack
missed.
bonus, that's 8. Jesus.
I rolled a 2.
I see Gatgar go down
Mm-hmm.
with arrows all in him. I
Use a
go.
pincushion.
I'm inventing acupressure.
Hey.
Puncture.
No, that's acupuncture.
Acupuncture.
yeah.
I go. Well, gotta try, and I'll cast Healing Word.
Roll your healing points.
He went along with every stupid thing I ever did. I'm at least going to burn a spell slot in hope. Well, I'm more, I guess in character, I'm more expend all my magical energy in hope. Because spell slots don't exist.
Yeah. How many spell slots did you have left?
This is my last one.
Oof.
If it works, that's 6, 7, 8, 9.
Take 9 points.
Positive 9?
Yeah, when you go unconscious, your hit points are 0.
Okay.
We were looking at the negative because if you went past negative 0.3, that's insta dead. That's
Yep.
why I said had I not rolled a.
Yep.
I did. I rolled a 2 and a 6, but the 6 was on the crit die.
And I'm not even watching to see if it works. I turn back to look at Jace, and you just see tears down my face, and my eyes, instead of their normal color, are bright yellow.
So I'll bring it back to Khadgar's turn. You come to consciousness, full of arrows, with a dead goblin on top of you, very dead.
I'm fully aware of what just happened.
Yes, you were awake when you just started getting thudded,
And I went down. I'm now awake. I'm aware of my situation and my surroundings.
You may use that skill now if you'd like.
Okay. I want to stand up with Goblin still kind of as shield.
Okay, and we'll give you a +2 to your AC, like a shield.
I know it doesn't give me much here.
But it's a +2 to AC, like a shield. Now that he is an object,
Right.
he is no longer a creature.
Yep. And I want to let out a roar. Just of a bestial kind of just noise.
Yep.
With the intent of echoing.
Can we say doom music starts to play?
Okay.
Give me a performance check. With advantage.
With a slow back up.
With advantage.
What the fuck?
That would be a 17 plus, you said performance? Yeah, 16.
16.
The exact song I was thinking.
And then for the other part of it,
You said doom.
oh, nice. That's a 10.
And as you do that, and you roar.
Going for the intimidation, if that wasn't clear.
No, that was clear. That's what I was just rolling to see who. You notice that out of the approximately 34 that are left, 20 of them turn tail and start going that direction. Just
Damn, they were just like, nah, fuck this.
well, when a 7 foot, almost 8 foot tall creature goes down, full of fucking arrows,
Comes back
stands
up.
the fuck back up, roars, holds your dead limp chief as a shield, and the other ones that hadn't turned, you notice 2 or 3 of them pass out and hit the ground. The other ones are urinating and may just be frozen in fear. You're not entirely sure. But I'll bring that back around. We kind of created an initiative.
I got 18.
Zora.
Zora's gonna hold onto a branch.
You have a local.
I'm just gonna hold on to a branch.
Hold on to a branch with one hand
Mm-hmm.
and try to cut the rope with the other hand.
With your rapier?
Yes.
Roll
With a
an attack on the rope.
By the way, did you say that Eno heard all this? Like this commotion? Can I say that, like, as I was getting up, I cast Armor Purpose on me?
Absolutely.
Because I had one more spell slot.
Absolutely.
Alright, got it. And then I'm, coming over to see what the hell's going on.
15.
15. 14. You hit the rope. Roll damage. See if it's enough to get through the rope. Because they're not exactly slashing weapons.
So apparently I need to start using this because I didn't know I had this.
Armor Agathis? That's pretty potent in combat.
I did not know I did not
Hey,
know
you
I
know, I let
one's
people
that
run their
you-
characters.
One like this.
No, I probably just forgot to get the spell card for it.
7.
7. Now give me a strength check to see if you can hold on to the limb. Because if you don't, this is going to be real entertaining.
I can't remember if I used any spells. I know I healed.
Do you not mark it down?
I did, but I don't know if this is actually what I marked down as.
That's why I mark it on the sheet because it has a little bubble for spell slots.
It does. And you can fill it in with pencil and erase it and fill it and erase it.
Yep, that's what I do.
I made little boxes up by my reaction and bonus
Oh.
action for the same thing.
Yep. It's very helpful.
That's from last game. I've only used one spell slot.
Okay.
Oh, so I'm going to cast Feather Falling.
You were holding on to the branch.
Okay,
Could've climbed
well,
down.
I'm gonna try
I mean,
to
if you
use
fall, that's when you cast Featherfall as a reaction.
Yeah.
I'm
She's
fucking
casting
falling.
Featherball.
Okay. And you drift down to the ground.
That my dagger is starting to make me angry.
Yep.
Would you like to try some newers?
Huh?
Would you like to try some new ones?
Yeah, in a second.
Alright. So, which would bring us to Luther. What would you like to do?
Well, obviously, if they're all, in fear,
There's looks like a bunch of fucking scared goblins.
gotcha. Probably just go to the nearest one, just kind of shot grasp it.
Roll to hit.
That 20.
That's a nat 20.
Jesus Christ.
Well, at this point,
At this point,
Yeah.
you
Yeah, I just vaporized
French
them.
what's
fried
the
it.
damage on? What's your damage roll?
It's a D8.
D8.
Yeah. Well,
Roll.
times.
All you need's a. All you need's a 4 or better.
Fair enough. 8. I got angry. I was like, wow, that was sad. I'm gonna fucking kill all of you now.
You fired that goblin.
It's like, not only did you trap me, you also killed someone. I'm here for revenge
So-
now.
Before we get into the next round, what would y'all like to do? The goblins are dropping like flies.
Do you want to go first and then I'll go?
I'll bring a frost at one.
Door's done nothing this turn yet.
That's right. What did Gondor do?
He's digging a grave.
A really big one.
He
Hey,
did. He did
he's
watch.
singing.
He did
Uh-huh.
watch. All right, so a retcon because I forgot I was Gondor again.
Oh, I gotta go backwards.
So
Okay.
just for the theatrics, he
Healed me.
would have used his charge because he saw when you went down. He would have used his charge and just tore in through these goblins, and he would have acted as a shield. And just anything that got close would get shield bashed, axe bashed, but then you would have stood up, and he would start backing up, attempting to cast heal with his mind.
Yes!
He
Yeah.
doesn't understand.
One camp to one goblin.
Really, you're going to stand up and the Vondor's going to be there and you're going to be like, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
gotta keep the joke going.
you would have stood up, and yes, because I forgot I was Bondor again. He would have ran in front and recklessly acted as a shield, and we'll see. He would have at least gotten 2 attacks in on something.
Sure.
Well, he missed on one, scored on another one. What's his damage dice? We'll just say he could.
Yeah.
Just
Thank you, Vondor.
Reckless swing.
You need to get back to camp. You look a little rough. Oh, you did good rolls in favor. I mean, that was a gnat's whisker on that one.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody at the point that there's any revivify.
No.
That was going to be roll new character up.
So I would have
10
aimed
sessions.
at, I would have aimed at any one of them that looked like they were still going to fight, and I rolled an 18
That a hit.
and 7 damage.
That is just enough to knock it out. So,
They are dropping like
31
flies.
goblins.
Damn right.
So,
Nobody just takes someone down like that and lives. I mean, obviously I'm kind of focusing over there. I didn't.
So my turn.
mm-hmm.
Alright. So I'm not even like focusing on trying to stay hidden now. Like, if you see my eyes, they're bright yellow, and for the first time I appear like I'm in pain as fur starts to grow across my arm. And it seems to be a more painful morph as I turn into a dire wolf.
Interesting.
But let's make this dire wolf different.
And I release a loud howl, and I dart out of the brush towards all the goblins.
You do recognize I'm not one of the goblins, right?
No,
Oh,
You disguised yourself as a goblin, right?
no, it's pure bloodlust, berserk.
Oh fuck.
If you were over here, those
Okay.
two would have been the closest.
Yep, I go to the first closest one.
Because y'all were coming in from this direction. She went this way and hit the trap, and then you came this way because he went, and then y'all were all kind of
Over that way more.
in that direction.
And I just immediately attack
Go ahead, roll an
whatever's
attack.
closest.
Do you get 2 attacks as the direwolf?
Only if an ally is next to an enemy.
Not in this case.
Heads will be coming off.
That is an 18 plus 5.
That hits.
We're killing them.
Would I be an ally or would I be an enemy at this point?
At this point, you would be an enemy if he
Yep.
doesn't recognize you.
You should probably take that disguise.
You're a goblin.
That's a goblin.
We should have probably stayed up in the tree and just shot from there.
There's no fucking.
8 damage.
I have.
Hey,
thought it
that's
was
enough. Another one down.
I like to imagine like these two are like staring at the giant, and then all of a sudden he looks over to the right, and then this like his buddy's got no head. There's just a wolf staring back at him.
All right.
Is
Would you like us to know roll initiative now, just so you can keep track?
No, I'm keeping track pretty well because
Okay.
we've got an initiative. Ina, you've had about 12 seconds, so you can move. You have 1 turn of movement if you wanted to move here. You're 120 feet. No, you were 500 feet away. So you did your Armor of Agathis. Were you moving at the same time?
Yeah.
30 feet of movement?
Yeah.
So
Or no, 40 feet.
40 feet, so 40 if you keep moving, you can make it 120 feet. You've got 380 feet left. I assume you're moving at full speed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just sitting here thinking, God, these people got themselves killed.
Which brings us to Gadgar. What would you like to
I'm
do,
not
Gadgar?
specifying which people. Neither of them could have gotten themselves
a lot has
killed.
happened.
It seems like one of them did.
Can you reset the battlefield for me? 20 something ran away, half of them are laying down, some of them have pissed themselves.
Yeah, you've got maybe 10 still standing in this general vicinity.
Right.
At this point, they've had 6 seconds. They are. I mean, you got goblins just fucking scattering.
Alright. As far as allies go, who do I see kind of where?
You have Vondor directly in front of you.
Yep.
Just shield up, axe up.
Yep.
Bullhead down,
Yep.
acting kind of as cover, telling you fucked up. You need to go back.
Right.
I don't want to dig your grave.
Do I see Wave? Do I see Jace?
You see a very large direwolf, and having known what Zora looked like, you see Zora probably 20 or so feet away from here, out of the tree now.
Right.
Luther's not too far away.
Yeah, Luther would have probably moved
Luther's
a little
kind
closer.
of about like 30 feet away from you.
Oh,
That's
would
not
I see
actually-
where Jace is?
Possibly. I mean, Jace, you're not hiding your casting spell, so yeah, you'd probably see Jace.
I'm moving towards Jace.
Because at this point, we can say for ease of stuff,
Okay.
we've got these goblins being chased. Jace would be about here.
Would I make it to Jace?
You would be, so here. What's your movement?
Shoot. It's on here somewhere. 30.
Yeah, if you use your action and your movement, you would make it to Jace.
I want to make it to Jace.
Uh-huh.
Hold up my goblin trophy
Mm-hmm.
and collapse.
Nice. Seems respectable.
Take a bit of a nap.
Almost. The one I've kind of bonded with the most out of the group that I would feel safest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, never mind. I can wait.
It's your turn.
Oh no, it was a question about how he got back up.
Who got back up? Oh yeah, I don't think this is gonna be much of a conversation moment.
No.
Because there's still, this is a fracas now. There are goblins.
Is.
You've got a couple that are starting to maybe knock arrows back. There's a dire wolf. Roll me an intimidation check. Because
Would
we already had a pretty panicked crowd.
would taking off my disguise be an action?
9.
Yeah, because it's armor stuff. It's a 1 minute.
You should probably do it anyway.
It's going to be a minute. It's going to be 10 turns.
Or you probably could just yell.
Well, you put on all their armor and their weapons,
Well,
so
he still won't recognize me if I take off my
you're
disguise.
currently.
How fast can you climb?
Just move away.
He's full of rage. He won't know what's going on.
Yeah,
so
probably just run away.
I'm moving away to go to that goblin over there and attack that goblin.
Yeah.
Unless that goblin's not dead.
We set those goblins up further in camp.
I swear to God, if I roll it, can I have one of your die?
Pick which one? Well, of course, put it back.
Mark, set up another goblin somewhere.
Are they dead or are they?
Set them up as live ones, because
Freaking-
I only had so many goblin minions,
Oh
right?
yeah, they're swimming in the river.
We'll consider them alive. I have, by my count, there are 30 left alive.
Fuck
What was your-
Thank God.
What was your intimidation check?
Just
Oh, you picked the goblin green.
Just
Yeah.
9.
26. Oh, yeah, 26.
Was that with advantage, so?
Oh no, you
Yeah.
didn't say with advantage.
Yeah, my bad.
Well, that. Well,
Given the
natural
circumstances,
20s,
I
double
would
advantage.
say it was
Yeah.
at advantage.
9.
9. It was meant to be.
2.
I was about to
Four.
say.
I'm not focusing on
Do
being
you want another
intimidating.
goblin green?
No, but a large dire
Yeah.
wolf after everything that happened is just seems naturally intimidating.
6 damage.
6 damage. So with that, you pull your rapier out, right through this guy in the heart, and you just see blood trickle down his chest as it slips off here. Set us up
Pretty
another.
good.
It'd be kind of funny if he said traitor as he's dying.
I mean, he might have, but only you would have
Like the
understood it.
stormtrooper from the Star Wars. Traitor!
Alright, so. That brings it to Luther. What would you like to do? I'm assuming on your turn you're going to do another double movement.
I was about to say I'm gonna be dashing over.
So that's a full 80
Probably
feet.
also, probably also now hearing goblin screams and just being like, yeah, okay, I now know who's dying.
Yep. Any goblins near me still?
I mean, are you moving? 'Cause
Yeah, I'm moving towards like the huts.
Okay, so you're. Yeah, there's one that I think you recognize, or are you in a blind rage too?
Not quite as much, but
You
I'm
recognize Zora, and you see rapier in a goblin's chest, and that goblin's slumping down to its knees, going like Rufio did.
Okay, so he's not quite dead yet. He's still kind of breathing a
Collapse
little bit.
long style.
You don't think he's got long left?
Okay.
He probably just gonna bleed out.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna look down and then just keep moving. I'm just gonna go to the hut to see if there's anybody inside.
Okay, and you get to the hut, and you see at this point there's 2 or 3 just
Cool.
huddled, hiding.
I'm gonna walk back a little bit, cast Firebolt into the hut.
Fireball?
Bolt.
Bolt.
I don't have ball. I don't have ball yet.
I'm about to say, I didn't think you had that yet.
Bolt.
That's a level
My bad.
3.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Roll the hit.
He don't
On
have
the
balls
hut?
yet.
On the hut itself, because it's on
Yeah.
fire. Yeah.
So we have a hut on
Not
fire.
Fire.
Because I'm on my own mission. I want this goblin camp gone.
Oh.
And just put next to it. We know it means it's on
I mean,
fire.
yeah, I think we're about to, have that happen.
Yeah. There we go. I like it.
You will be at.
You said I was 320 away?
You'll be at 300 now.
Well,
You were at 380.
Oh.
You made it 120.
right.
You're at 380. So you'll be at 300 now.
I think it doesn't
Fire, fire.
Fire, fire, fire.
You gonna keep chasing goblins?
Yes, I do.
Well, you get one, so roll me a hit.
$11.
11 does not hit. So
you
you
apparently book it.
Chase down next to one. And 40 times 2. You're using your action.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, 80 feet, 6 seconds.
That's pretty fast.
That's it. Ina's going to be
You are
booking it.
booking it.
Change your name
My-
to Bolt.
Yeah, you sing bolt.
But I say, if you think about that, there are individuals that can do 300 feet in under 10 seconds.
Jesus, really?
100-yard dash. What's the world record? Right at 8 seconds.
I thought it was lower than
I was
that.
gonna say lower
Yeah,
than
it's
that.
I was like, right at 8? 7 point something? So
You have phones?
it's not that important. But yes, they can move fast. So 80 feet, but you do have a full pack and all that shit. So
I was about to say, I'm also running through a swamp.
Jace,
so-
what would you like to do?
You know you're wearing
Anything else close?
You know you're wearing the swamp.
Well,
There are goblins within most. What would you like to do, range? Because what y'all are missing is y'all aren't seeing this, but a couple of them are just hitting the water, and suddenly they're having to deal with some gators and frogs, and in this panic they don't do their normal stuff, and y'all don't know how many, but a few of them have fallen prey to natural predators.
The closest living one, I'm not doing
Not
much.
doing anything.
It is a itty die.
Yep.
Easy die for an easy effect.
Yep. I was shooting crossbow bolt, but it's a 2.
He missed.
Gonna chunk into a tree. Chunk into the burning hut.
Alex, that door has stay
Open.
Yeah. There's a litter box.
Cats have to use it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, Zora might, if the wolf gets close to her. Alright, so I guess that brings us around to Gatgar.
She's asking me. Oh, hi, Kitty.
Did we make full circle?
Mm-hmm.
Did the other happen? Okay.
And you're out unconscious?
I won't say unconscious, but it was just kind of a drop, a breather.
And it is your turn. Are you going to take an action given everything that is occurring to you right now?
No.
You gonna use the dead goblin as a pillow, kind of be like, all right, I'll let everybody else do it.
Alright.
I'm gonna pick his pockets. That's gonna be my action.
Okay. So as you pick its pockets, you find a handful of gold pieces, about 15.
Hey, that's pretty good.
You find 2 rough-looking rubies and 1 rough-looking emerald. They're not polished. They are just rough stones.
Once again, sorry. Got 15 gold.
And 2 rubies and an emerald, all rough cut. So you wouldn't know what their gold value is at the moment. And he has, that bangly necklace of just glass and wire and, looks like some of the jewelry that my grandmother may have made. which brings us back to Zora. What would you like to do?
Zora would like to. Is the one goblin that I just stabbed dead?
It's dead.
I would like to move away from Big Direwolf, who looks like he's about to rip out my throat, and go to the other closest goblin
Okay.
and do the same thing.
All right, roll the hit.
Oh, did it betray you?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12.
No, wait, sorry. No, 8.
I was about to say that's an 8, huh?
8.
That would be 14.
14.
14 hits.
It didn't betray you.
9.
9 points.
Jeez.
So you rush up on another one that's running away and just shove your rapier right through its back. And it stands there as it comes out its chest and then disappears, and it just slumps to its knees and over.
God damn.
Luther, you start to hear screams and see 3 goblins charge out.
Thunderwave him back in.
No way. Is that a Constitution
It
save?
is a yes. Con 14.
What is their Constitution? It's a 0. Well, it's 10 plus 0. None of them saved, so that pushes them back, what, 10 feet?
Push him back 10 feet, but they also take damage as well. 2d8.
Oh, roll 2d8.
They're probably dead.
They're already probably dead, but I want them in there burning.
Well, no, I know, but dead
6.
from that.
6 points.
So not
Quite, but you pushed them all back in.
Oh my god, that's so
and
horrible.
you hear the flames and you hear the screams and you feel like we probably don't have long left.
Yeah, and I just keep moving to the other hut to see if there's any like captives and stuff.
That next hut, you can't quite make it to the next hut.
Gotcha.
You can.
Can I duck behind something so I don't
Let's
get
see,
shot
'cause you were
at?
there.
Yeah.
You can go around, get behind that stump,
Cool.
because it is a swamp, and you would be at. Most of y'all would be at half movement actually, because this is difficult terrain for y'all.
Gotcha.
The lizard, not so much. You, some of it would be difficult terrain because it's mud and it doesn't care how big you are.
Fair.
Actually, it does. You sink more if you're
Yeah.
bigger.
Yeah,
Actually,
fair.
a lot of it's mud, so you.
Yeah, I'm still gonna take.
Yeah.
I have hiccups.
Oh.
They hurt.
Fair enough.
All right, which brings us to attacking another goblin
Yep.
in your divine blood rage.
17 plus 5.
Yeah, that does.
8.
8, and that's another one dead.
And another head.
So at this point,
We're collecting hearts, heads.
how long would Wave stay in this rage?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably till I don't see any goblins.
Luther, how long would you be on your rampage?
Not long until I see all of them are dead, except for her, obviously, because I already know what she looks like. But I'm not in a blood rage. I'm conscious of trying to find captives and dead goblins.
So at this rate, so that we don't play another 15 rounds of whack-a-mole.
Destroy, yeah, whack-a-mole, yeah.
Because they are running. Y'all probably would get a few arrows shot at you. There'd be a few fight backs, but given the distress and the fear and the overwhelming, let's let Bondor have a whack or two here real quick. Oh God, 14, 15. Yeah, he kills 2 more. He's got multi-attack, so. And he can go reckless. Yeah, we would say that Wave, you'll take a couple of points of damage. Luther, you'll take a couple of points of damage. Just like 2 points. Zora, are you ever going to get in melee range, Jace? Or are you
I'm
just
not
going to stay
really
back
gonna
and
get
keep
our
casting?
side.
Okay. So, yeah, Zora, you take 2 points of piercing damage. Ina, as you get up here, you see fire. You see the swamp that you had been looking at earlier in the day, and you see goblins everywhere. A dire wolf that's just covered in goblin blood, fur matted back, maybe a little bit of foam coming out of the corner of its mouth. Huts on fire, tents on fire, goblin carcasses half in the swamp and water.
I
Probably
assume I would be coming up from here.
Correct. Probably see one. It's got a gator,
Does he still have
Dragon.
arrows in him?
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gonna remove them. Fuck
He
that.
has them in triage.
You look a little different.
You missed it.
I can assume what happened. Would you like some help?
Will it hurt more?
Ina does not know that, so
Oh dear God.
we can find out.
Does it involve removing arrows? Let's go for it.
I'm probably gonna start taking arrows out of him.
Okay. Give me a medicine check.
Oh God.
That's not good for you. He isn't very smart.
You need help?
And Jace, I remind you, you have red funny liquid.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a 2.
Me too.
Maybe we should keep the green dice away from me.
That was a 2.
Yeah, that was a 2. I do also have, because I remember I saved, I believe, 1d6 of healing
Oh, yeah.
word,
I do.
so he wouldn't die.
It's been months.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's why I was helping.
He would be
You
hurting.
should have 1 regular and 2 greater.
Yeah, I do.
You take 2 points of piercing damage
Of
as
course I do.
Ina
Yeah. Of
is
course I do.
best Ina
Yeah.
can,
Yeah.
pulling arrows out.
I just reach up and grab Ina's arm
Mm-hmm.
and hold it right where it is.
Ow.
Because Ina's pulled out like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I haven't exactly practiced.
And I reach down and remember one of these? They've got healing potion.
Again.
I can also heal him.
And you got a regular and 2 greater. So,
Yeah.
Use a greater, please.
wait.
No?
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
One second.
They're down below. Look, those are the 3 that were set up.
I am aware he looks like he's going to try to kill
11.
me, right? Okay.
11. You're still in your blood rage. You are still out there, and y'all would see that Wave is still just attacking any goblinoid that moves or twitches. Oh, you weren't gonna let Jerry do it?
I'm good. You can roll it.
I could have, yeah.
Trust the doctor.
That's yours. Tell me when you get 3 of them.
She's the medical doctor. I'm the plague doctor.
I'm not
you
pissing
know?
off to be.
I give you leeches, not pills.
They're for something else. It's one of my wax seals I made. In this case, it's a tracker.
Ah, fair enough.
I've been giving them out as needed.
Are you gonna give me something?
Yeah, did I give you one?
No, you did not.
All right. So she gave me the liquid. I'm healed. How many arrows are still in me? How does this work?
I mean,
As
like
you-
30 went
Are
into
you are you
so.
fully healed?
Yeah.
As between Ina pulling arrows and Ina, or all the different healings that have hit you and brought you back to full,
Right.
the arrows have pushed out.
Okay.
Now, due to the extreme circumstances,
Mm-hmm.
I will put you at 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh man.
Because you,
Wow.
Gatgar's had a shit day.
You got a little fucked.
And you weren't even here to see it.
Yep.
Yeah, you missed. We were gonna be writing up new characters. For at least one.
Nope.
I mean,
Somehow, some way, we're good.
Bondor reaches down and goes, "You're welcome, Wade."
Thank you.
Okay.
Forgot my name, huh?
I am a little slow.
I just
And
if Ina had gotten here while goblins were still here, she would have been killing too.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're.
Thank you,
Why doesn't
Bondor.
Vendar think he's healed someone?
That's 1 camp to how many goblins now?
Well, I'm not there, but
Always standing in front.
He looks, he goes, and you can see pain on his face. He wasn't happy about this. And he just doesn't answer.
Word will spread fast. I assume you didn't kill all of them.
Got the
No.
one I wanted.
Unfortunately, most of them kind of ran off into wildly directions. I think I've heard some swimming.
Hello,
So-
new friend. How are you?
I'm doing alright. I saw you in the cave. Are you doing alright?
It's much better.
That's good.
The sounds of screams and, mortal peril usually get you up.
That's fair enough.
So, given everything that's just going on, what would y'all like to do?
Kill another goblin.
I'm probably gonna go over to Wave since I probably hear him.
Oh, he's off over just...
Yeah, he's off in the distance.
He is
He's
rooting
living
around
life.
looking for any goblin hiding under anything. Give me an investigation check. Let's see if you find a goblin. Because you're trying to find them.
Damn, I'm not good at investigation.
I am going to.
What, don't you have like keen
This is
senses?
a keen sense.
I am gonna go convene everybody.
That's perception.
Because I see
We'll call it perception
Zora,
then.
I see Jace, I see Vondor, I see Luther,
Luther.
I see Gatgard. Who are we missing? We're missing Wave, and that's it.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna go get Wave.
Okay.
Try to go
14.
find him.
You find one.
Now I'm gonna attack it.
Sure.
I mean, at this point.
We'll say at this point you're just you're dragging it out from under a log it was hiding on.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. And just munching on his
And you're shredding it. You hear the goblin screaming.
I was about to say I'm gonna go towards the bloody murder.
It's violent.
Jesus.
Can I walk that way as well?
Very slowly,
I'm back to
gingerly.
full
yeah.
health.
Would you like
So-
to
You did-
go explore
you-
the goblin camp?
It's
or-
taxed,
Well, let's go to-
but I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, are you okay?
Sure.
Okay.
There's carnage everywhere.
Do I need to make another saving throw?
Sure.
I'm just asking because I don't know.
We're just waiting to see if you can come out of your blood.
How far do I make it as this is going
That's a
on?
nat 20.
Jesus.
You come out of it.
Jesus
I just
Christ.
wherever you want. At this point, unless y'all go piss off the alligators or the frogs, we're good.
Ian's probably gonna go over to Wave.
I make it.
So
She
now I'm
heard-
just sitting there eating the goblin.
She heard,
From behind him. Go ahead. I cut you off.
Fell
I'm
into
sorry.
the swamp. Again and again.
she's heard, bloody murder. She's gonna go over there. Is everything okay over here?
And I'm eating him from the feet first. So
Oh
if
my
he's still alive,
God!
So that's what kills them. It's just slow blood loss.
Jesus.
Wait.
that's what I grabbed.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
fair enough.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm gonna kind of pet you on the head as a kind of get attention plus
Yeah.
hey
And
stop.
we're gonna coincide these two talking to
Wave.
you to your coming back to reality.
Perfect. So
Wave.
my head snaps over and I growl.
Goblin fingers hanging out.
Yeah, leg something. And you can see my eyes are yellow, and as I spot Gatgard, they recede back to their normal blue. Slowly.
Still a wolf. Still a wolf.
Hold on. And I turn around and I start walking towards Gatgard. And as I walk, I slowly start to morph back into a person. And I get up to him and I just throw my arms around him,
Damn.
around his middle.
Carefully do the same. With a thank you.
How did you survive?
That's your story.
Sheer fucking willpower.
Experience.
Monologue from Doom Eternal's.
Not the first time I've died.
Wait, you can come back from death?
Don't tell everybody, because I don't know how it happens.
Ina's also standing here, so she's just like, yeah, okay. She's gonna look kind of like quizzically.
Normal green people normally turn into animals, and blue people come back from death.
Yeah.
All right.
I've done it twice. I don't know how it happens.
Ina's like kind of looking quizzically at y'all because she still don't know what a hug is, and she's gonna be like, we should all reconvene. Probably
Okay,
get some
Joe.
rest.
Meanwhile, I'm just kind of searching the camp for anything kind of specific, like treasures or anything.
Give me an investigation check. I have a list of stuffs.
8.
8.
Bring it to head.
You find a couple loaves of bread.
Nice. I'll take
I
that.
start looking around and I go,
Well, hold on. Is it
Where
good
am I?
bread or is it like
You did this.
raunchy kind
I
of bread?
mean, it's goblin made. Ask the goblin if they make good bread.
Okay,
You went
fair enough.
goblin to
Any other
goblin,
food?
I
take
mean,
their heads off.
there's a
Spices.
overcooked
Jesus.
pig.
I don't
Yeah, fair
remember
enough. Yeah,
anything.
it's good burning.
That's
very
the burned
animalistic.
flesh we smelled.
Fair enough.
oh God, no, you gotta say that one out
I
loud.
missed it.
You gotta say that one out loud.
I know it's picking on me.
You went goblin to goblin, biting their heads off. You had a line.
Well, I looked around and went, how did I even get here?
You went goblin to goblin, biting their heads off. I don't remember any of this.
I don't remember doing anything.
You went very animalistic.
Animalistic.
That is Zora's word.
You also missed it.
Yeah, you also missed animalistic.
Didn't know that wasn't an actual word.
And you let her. You sat beside her the entire time.
Yeah, you let me think that was a real word.
We thought it was her character.
We
Yeah.
thought it was in character, like, oh, the intelligence isn't that great.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty decent. It's 12.
12.
Damn, that's actually pretty good.
It's above average.
Or maybe the common language isn't that great.
Yeah, her translation from goblin to common is probably not the greatest.
Ina's probably gonna go over to Zora and be like, hey, we should start setting up camp, whatever. 'Cause, you know. What's the sky looking like? Are we
It's clear.
well like
It's afternoon.
okay, yeah, afternoon, so
I guess I'll pick up my
we
staff.
should probably start
Dropped it.
setting up camp.
Let's probably get away from here before stranded goblins might be coming back.
I mean, you know.
I see what you're trying. I just don't think it's going to work.
What happened? Oh, did he knock the staff
Somebody's
off?
trying to make a trophy.
We could
Yeah.
probably go
Yeah.
back to the we could probably go back to the cave.
Yeah, we can go back to my cave.
Your cave?
Well, we need to
Oh, it's his
search
house.
the area where we technically were supposed to get intelligence.
Well,
we have
certainly didn't do
intelligence.
that one.
They're dead.
Well,
Everyone's scattered. There is no homes, huts, tents,
I wanted to
nothing.
catch up with this.
It is all ash and burnt.
Did
Is
you
it-
get this one?
Is it just
I
us
got the whole
standing
camp
there?
yeah.
just burning.
I
I checked
necklace
first for survivors.
off of the goblin and the gems.
So now you have 2 rubies and an emerald uncut. They're just rough. And you have a necklace that's hemp with some seashells, glass, copper.
You can probably use these before me.
Hey Zora,
Okay.
I got some bread. I don't know if this is good bread or not, considered to your qualifications.
Now, you're also a chef, so you tell me if it's good bread.
Well, I'm gonna take a bite then.
Good bread. His qualifications are to her
First qualifications, yeah.
From his chef's point.
I mean, she has made food that impresses weird god guys. So.
It's a bit rough.
She also cooks
It's like Popeye's biscuit, like kind of rough.
As in
Dry
olive
as
oil
fuck.
Popeye, or you mean Popeye's the restaurant?
Popeye's the restaurant. Like it's got a weird texture.
I like this.
Fair enough. I like them too, but it's got that texture though.
It's
I'm
a
not a
heavy
big fan of them.
It's a heavy grind on the flour.
Yes, that's it. It's a heavy grind of the flour.
I like Jack's biscuits better than
That's
Popeye's.
those are pretty good too. Honestly, I prefer Popeyes. I know because it has that good buttery salt.
The only thing that
to it.
KFC does good is biscuits. They're actually pretty good when they're warm.
Jim and Nick's.
Oh, that's cheating.
I
Those are
mean,
cheddar
I was
biscuits.
about to
I
say
mean, if
that's
we're gonna
not
talk about that, I like red
I know it's
lobsters.
So I'm just gonna store them kind of like safely into a small pouch
No, all right.
because the rest of my stuff is at the cave.
Okay. Is anybody doing anything else before y'all traipse back?
I tried to look through some of the
Yeah.
goblins.
Roll me an investigation
So
check.
I already did my investigation. I'm
See,
done.
I have a loot chart of what I decided to give you.
I follow Jace.
I've already looted around. I've done enough.
Ditto.
What did you say it
You
was?
got better than me.
Investigation.
That's an 8.
An 8. You also find a couple loaves of bread. You found the burnt pig on the spit.
Is that really fine? I mean, if you miss it, you're kind of like,
Well, on an 8 investigation check, 10 being average.
that's true. Just need some Coke bottle glasses. Did you find the egg on the spit by walking into it?
Under it.
Possibly. Yeah.
She
I thought it was a branch. It's greasy.
She smells something and like floats to it like a Looney Tunes too high, you know, following the scent trail.
Lord.
She only notices it when she like chomps into it. You know?
So I have some bread and I have some.
Some pig.
Bread?
Yeah, if you, yeah, we rolled the same thing you did.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so y'all head back to Luther's Cave. And y'all may do as you please in Luther's Cave.
Yep.
This is y'all's story right now.
I just
Well-
drop down and lean against a wall.
You're more than welcome to my cave, of course, even though it's not really my cave. But do as you will. Are you guys hungry, of course? I can try to make something out of...
We have
at least
plenty of
what I
goblin.
I was told I already ate.
Did
Full. You feel your tummy's rumbling. Yeah, oh yeah, no. Actually.
Oh my god! That would make sense, my wolf friend. That would make a lot of sense.
That's how we met him. Because I know we were in his cave, but like
Yes,
well,
y'all
he
came
was
out of the
there,
cave
but-
after this.
Cat or dog.
Yeah.
Might have been
Y'all
trouble.
came out of the cave after the storm, and at the same time, he came out from that little clearing in the front of the cave at the same time, and it was out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was like a western standoff kind of
Yeah,
a little
Just
bit.
wanted to make sure
Does Spider-Man
I
mean?
hadn't already been told information in character. So, might I
That's true.
ask why you are
For the roleplay.
here?
Why am I here?
Yes,
I was
we were
caught
only
up in
using
it.
this cave for shelter from the storm.
Well,
I wasn't even thinking it.
we already asked that.
Well, I didn't hear it.
Because that was
That's
well
right.
played, given how
Basically,
it
I was shipwrecked not too long
You-
ago,
you-
a couple
you
weeks
had
at
a
least.
very
Not too far from
opportune
here, from the western shore.
skill.
Most
Yeah.
of the stuff has already been washed away. It was a small
Because
cargo
that
ship
was-
going to God knows where at this
It
point.
was 144
I
points
kind of
damage.
just
I was ready for it
I just
either
kinda
way.
hopped on and just joined along.
It was a great moment.
Well, it was, and that's why
Basically, I just wanted to
that
become
you
a little
rolled
more
the die
powerful
to
than
decide
usual.
how
That's
much
the
of
best
it you
thing
get.
about. That's the best thing.
'Cause I
is
just
the moments.
figured out all the damage,
Why were
added
you
it together.
so angry?
and that's the
at
percentage you
doctor?
collect.
Well,
So
obviously
It was
they basically
normal.
captured me
I'll roll the
while I
damage
got onto
and
land.
do the math.
So basically, I escaped
You-
and I
you
wanted
can find out.
revenge.
I mean, because you're 3-4
And that gave me
I'm only
opportunity to
go. He's only
ballistic.
gonna block somebody. Yeah. At least they used him.
I'll have to show you the scene from 300 at some point.
I can't believe you've never seen 300. I figured that'd be a movie you would like.
Right.
Doesn't mean I sat and watched it.
That's true.
So about your odds.
My odds.
Yeah, you said there was 30 to 50 or something like that. How were the 6 of us going to take them out?
You know, that's very fair enough. I was not expecting a total blowout.
Welcome to the group.
That's
You
fair
have
enough.
my vote.
Well, thank you.
I
thought-
guess we'll have competition now.
I'm gonna kind of, or you say something. I'm gonna kind of like, you know, reel in everybody and just kind of be like, well, today seemed to be eventful. We were supposed to be quiet. So I would say that we should not celebrate yet. I assume not all of them died. And I kind of look around to be like, did we kill all of them?
Oh.
We don't know.
This one did.
Well,
Perhaps we should tie that one up to the cave.
This
That
one's
way-
mine.
we could very much assume that at least one of them is still alive. And if they are, then they will be going to the lizard folk or the other goblin camp and telling this tale.
There's another goblin camp.
Is there another goblin camp? Oh, okay. I
I was like, what?
don't know. I'm out right now, man.
Mike, I didn't know about this one.
Wait, pop for some more goblins.
Retcon that. They will be going to the lizards and they will be telling of this little adventure. That can be both good and bad for us. I would err on the side of bad.
Am I missing something? Have the goblins and lizard folks been getting together on this island?
Yes, my people have allied, or I suppose were allied, with the lizard folk, or with the goblins. I can't talk right now. Of course, I do not know if that alliance will be here anymore.
There might not be anyone to have that alliance with.
Yes, well, if there is, then I would suggest that after we rest, we go to your establishment as soon as possible. I would suspect my brother is not going to take this kindly.
Very well. Diplomatic approach to the lizard folk and to ensure
that
their
Ian's
safety.
brother was the leader
Is
of
that
the
correct?
lizard folk, or is that new information that has slipped out?
Don't know if that. I don't know if you.
I think that's
information
new.
for
I
sure.
don't-
I've only ever talked about my brother to the goblins that we found back in the woods.
Yeah.
Everybody got a level 1 starting feat that I assigned. Given your backstory, you should take the same one that Zora has, the chef's feat, which allows you to cook things that have healing properties.
Nice.
We'll add it to your character sheet whenever.
Okay.
And did I give you a level 1 starting feat?
I have no idea. All I have is I only have one feat, so I don't know if that comes with
Oh,
making
okay,
a character
then.
or.
Mm-mm. I don't know what we used as the profile on hers, but I'll check it. I made myself notes.
Got it.
Because everybody got a level 1 starting feat based on their backstory. And yours would be the chef's feat, fits perfect.
So you were a chef
Yes.
for
Dragonport seafood restaurant. Basically, went in there, kind of just, not knowing what to do without any magic. Basically went in there and just learned how to cook, and apparently I was really good at it.
what's your specialty? What's your favorite thing to cook?
Honestly, probably my favorite would be probably just clam chowder. Honestly, very simple to make and really delicious depending on how you cook it.
Oh, so you're one of those fancies.
You could say that, yes. I don't cook too much fancy often. Dragonport is exactly a luxury town. So I don't really cook often that fancy kind of dish.
So you didn't go off a boat and stayed on a boat for most of your life?
No.
Also,
I mainly just
Mark.
stayed on land. The only time I went on the
I don't
boat
know
was
if
to
you
go to a
caught it or
different
not, but yes, that was the
destination.
first comment.
And obviously I got here instead. It was not an enjoyable boat ride, I'll say that much.
Nora's is.
Really? Perhaps us non-seafaring folk probably should stick together and just make sure we lay in hammocks. That way you don't get rocked around too much.
The ground works.
The ground works as well, yes. I prefer ground.
Couldn't really have a hammock, could
I like to swim, but not that deep of an ocean.
You don't know deeps of oceans.
Not yet.
Have you found a cave underwater?
No. Luckily I don't want to.
Some crazies walk these woods.
Do they? Other than just most of the goblins I've been dodging and dipping and diving?
Worse than goblins.
Fair enough.
I'm just gonna nod to that.
Oh, God. Alright, I'm gonna make some potato soup. Since we have bread to go along with it as well. Huh?
You're not the cook. You may know how to cook, but you're not the cook.
You know what? I leave it in your hands.
But potato soup does sound good, so
Then how about you help me?
fine.
There we go.
Roll for friendship.
18.
13.
Hey.
So they both like morph into little ponies.
What's your hook?
A pirate hook.
Rainbow Dash.
Nope.
Cutie mark.
No clue.
When I walked up on
I have children.
Wave,
Yeah, that's fair enough.
eyes were still
That's
yellow.
very
He turned and looked at me. I watched them fade back to blue.
Mm-hmm.
Wave.
Hmm.
Why did your eyes change?
Well, to transform into an animal, you have to commune with the animal.
Uh-huh. I don't remember them changing last time, right?
And in that moment, I'm guessing the spirit of the wolf took over. So I became more wolf than man.
Is that a danger to the rest of us?
Can be if you don't control it.
Shut up.
Y'all two furries having fun over there?
Oh, that's not me. What?
I'm not a furry!
You sure about that?
You just got called out.
Yep.
I'm not a furry.
Well, the person that
God.
sleeps with you has a
Goes over
feeling
there.
that you are.
What the fuck?
Transforming into an animal isn't really a magical effect like a wizard would cast. It's
Okay.
literally communing with the spirits of nature.
Interesting.
Your potato chunks
And
are a little bit too
allowing them
thick.
to impose that
That's how I like them.
on your body.
Wow.
So is that a controllable?
Well, you've seen me morph several times. Normally it's no issue.
You gotta
This
calm
one
down the
was
spoon. Shut up.
Strong emotions.
Strong emotions. So that was an emotion-driven transformation,
Well, wolves hunt in packs.
right?
Packs mean everything. They're family.
Right.
And we've hunted it so many times with me as a wolf.
That's
you're
one too
considered
many
a pack.
carrot.
I like
Interesting.
Are you guys like whispering or are you just talking?
We're just kind of sitting beside each other, having conversation. Cook's going on.
Yeah.
I mean,
Would you shut up and let me cook?
I'm trying
it
to.
seems to work out great.
Ina's probably gonna kind of, come up to you too. Fascinating to hear what family can do for each other.
Stop eating the bread for the
Eavesdropping
rest
much?
of us.
Well,
Eavesdropping?
it's quite a small cave, and I'd rather hear you two than these two.
No, that is fair. Would you like
They're
to,
just arguing in the back.
would you like to pull up a
Rock.
rock?
A bone.
This potato was raw.
What do you mean?
How far have we probably ventured in all this today?
Like distance?
Yeah.
I mean, for your whole
I
day?
got
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay
Y'all
quotes.
started all the way back.
Started at the cave.
What are you?
In the neighborhood of 14
An
miles.
idiot
14 miles.
sandwich.
Kind of pull out my rock that I picked up this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna flip it over. Is there anything on it?
It's a rock.
It's a rock. So it's been with me all day.
Mm-hmm.
It is now at least 14 milestones.
Jesus Christ.
Next session, Gatgar dies for real.
really, I think it was gonna happen like right now. Like,
Cave-in.
comes
Yeah, I was gonna say,
down.
there's gonna be cave-in. We're all rolling up new characters. And you're all gonna be in Avernus.
In a furnace, what?
Yes.
Inverness.
Yeah, the
I'm
Inverness
making a
furnace.
fire ganassi.
Time to play fucking tiefling.
Yeah.
Quit fingering it.
And
Giggity.
slapping asses.
It is a peach.
So just don't put 2 fingers in there.
Anyway, back to the conversation we were having.
It's a different D&D.
I like overheard you two talking about like spirits. So,
Where's the great
you ever put a name to these spirits?
Say again, the cook's kind of loud.
Have you ever put a name to these spirits? I'm
This question was
talking to him.
Yeah, but that's probably an above the table question first.
What do you mean?
DM question.
Ask the question.
Are there specific spirits or
For you?
for the animals that I shift into? 'Cause remember we talked about it not being as much of a magical effect, but the really only way to change it.
I mean, for y'all's role-play and conversation, I mean, you can say that every creature has an essence. That's, you know, above the table we talked about essence stones.
Mhm.
Every living, breathing, everything alive has an essence. So
Right.
every animal in Levea has some form of essence. The only thing above the table that doesn't,
My fellow
will be
magic brother,
creatures
would you
that
be
are
able to try
undead.
this real quick for us?
they won't have an essence. So, yes, those animals that you
Well,
commune with, spend time with in your sojourn, they all have
there we
essences.
go. That's what I'm talking about. I told you my method was better.
Well, try this. Try it.
What is that?
It's potato soup.
Well, I
Not
don't
so
know.
much
That
a
one looks a little
name
more
as a
grated than
power.
usual.
What's in her?
Interesting.
I think she may have put one too many herbs in it.
Just herbs, not goblins.
I'm gonna imagine I wasn't
This
paying
world I seem to
attention.
have
I was focused on my
Wandered
thing.
into is
I'm so sorry. I did not do
far
good
more
enough control
complicated
over
than
the
what I
footage.
used to have.
Here, before you do it, let me
It's going to
try
get
it
worse.
before you die.
Yes? Yes, it probably will.
You wanted to learn how to do it.
Why is it sour?
What do you mean?
I think learning your powers will be far easier than what will come in the next few days.
Please tell me you used fresh cream.
If you can learn my powers in a few days,
God dang it.
you will have surpassed me.
No, not what I meant. Like, learning your power. Like, I meant like learning your powers over the years will be easier than the next few days are gonna be.
Well, since they're fighting out in the kitchen,
Well, whenever you're ready,
this
soup
seems like a
time.
good time for a first lesson.
Yes. I suppose you're not hungry?
Not really. I'm actually feeling really full.
Good job. We worked together very well, didn't we?
Yes, indeed. Very much so.
I think it came out very good.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, I think I'd rather do a lesson than eat with them. Shall we go?
I'm gonna stand up and we're just gonna walk right outside the cave.
I want to go to viewing distance.
Viewing distance?
Right outside the cave.
Gatgar, are you gonna have a comical bucket of popcorn?
Possibly.
along with you?
No, well, how about a bowl of soup? I made it. Not the
We
goblin.
made it.
You cooked it in a separate pot.
Did not. I added mine with it.
Oh God.
I made it better.
I hope you
Seasoned
did.
potato soup.
Mine was
Taste
just
Mash them, boil them, stick them in a stew.
See, it tastes good.
okay. It got better.
Roll me a Constitution saving.
Oh, what? No, that's out of the shit. 18.
Tastes like soup. You feel
There we
like.
go. Oh, no.
Put anything bad in it.
But I'm going to start giving because I don't know it. Who would like some soup?
I would.
Alright, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Used to it.
She's
Or
used to
cooking,
eating it.
yeah. That's a special digestive tract.
Oh my god.
Pirate.
Taste not too sour as before, but at least it's just good enough.
Then you're not too bad of a cook either.
It was the curdled yak's milk.
That's probably why I didn't notice that. She was cooking in her own soup.
It was the clumps.
Oh!
You thought they were potatoes.
Oh! I did not do a perception check on the potatoes.
Name any other D&D game you have to do perception checks on potatoes.
Hey, I didn't have
Ones
any
with
other
lots of
milk on
poison
me.
rogues.
Get ready.
That's a quote right there now.
Alright.
Gotta do perception checks on potatoes. Well, we did our bit. If I had my one soup, it's free soup.
It's pretty
I'm good.
Do we want to head back to the camp tonight?
I don't think it's a good idea to travel at night.
What goblins are going to attack us?
Not goblins. Remember, we got attacked by
Remember we saw the giant
the bears.
I was just about to say they're also not
Cat
little
bears?
snakes
Hey
going
now,
around.
hey no. Oh god. Oh
Remember the
god.
giant snake?
Oh god, you're smiling. Oh!
There was a giant snake. There was koala bears or whatever the. I couldn't remember what she said they were.
Yes, I'm a little bit familiar with flora and fauna around here. We shouldn't be going around at night.
What time was
As
it?
you guys are saying this, me and Mark are exiting the cave.
I
I was gonna say 4:35.
do they listen? Okay.
So we got like 4 hours till sundown.
No, 2 or 3. It's still early springish.
So it's like 6-ish o'clock.
How long did it take us to
4:35.
make the trek? Well, we camped in the middle, so.
I don't know. Which story do you want to do? You want to do a training session, or you want to do just more
Training
education?
session.
Training session. Let's go.
You're gonna put on some Karate Kid music.
Not Karate Kid.
Eye of the Tiger.
No, I'm trying to.
That's what I was
figure it
thinking.
out.
A little voice track with Keyleth in the background.
I don't know.
I think you're setting up for way too uplifting of a moment right here.
Fair enough. I'm trying to think of something.
So,
Oh, you said Karate Kid.
what do we do first?
Can lizard men sit?
I assume they can sit.
Well, I'm just curious about the tail.
They're bipedal.
Good lizard.
I mean, I'm sure that they want an open back chair.
As a stool. They just want to sit on a stool.
Yeah, stools would be comfortable.
I sit down Indian style, well, whatever we call it in Lavea. Crisscross applesauce.
Sure.
I'll follow your example.
The first thing you have to be able to do to use nature is commune with nature.
I mean, I have talked to a few animals before. Does that count?
Speak with animals does not count.
Alright then. What would you say that I would be communicating with them?
You're looking for the energy that binds the world together.
Singing. Okay,
Singing
then.
bowls.
Do I talk aloud or?
Singing bowls.
Oh, Tibetan singing bowls. Oh God. The first step is to meditate and reach out with your energy to nature's energy.
Alright. I'm just gonna try to. Like, Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
You got hit in the face by a fairy.
I'm gonna sit there and try to focus. I guess I'm gonna sit there and try to focus.
Focus.
Yeah, that was your focusing moment. You just got the
Boom.
Yeah.
I was about to say, do I like roll or just?
This is basically role play. If this is your goal of taking druid levels, we're role playing it because you can take a multi-class, and when y'all get level 3, you can take a druid, and this is role play it.
I guess
Slap
I'm
him in
gonna,
the head. I don't know.
Slap him in the head.
you know,
Wax on, wax off.
sit there, breathe in, breathe out, and just kind of.
And I've still got my eyes open because we're in the wild. And I'm watching Ina.
Yeah,
And it's,
I'll trust you.
I'll say, you have energy inside you, but nature's energy is all around you. You want to try to force your energy out to commune with the nature's energy and draw it back in. Oh, it took me a month to figure this out.
Got it.
Just said it like that.
Is
Is a
that
good start.
Mark? Or
Yeah,
was
that's
that
Mark.
Wade?
Oh, it's Mario. Okay.
I
I
was trying to
figure this
say, I
out.
don't know how I'm going to roleplay this.
I guess-
Is a good start. Just drag it out.
I guess what I'm gonna pull out Daisuke and kind of try to focus on her and kind of like think of her as because she's the conduit of my power. So try to, and since I think that she is nature, try to connect with her and try to use her to focus on nature, I guess.
Okay, give me a concentration check, or what is a Constitution saving throw?
Constitution?
Yeah, just a saving throw.
Oh, it's cocked.
So,
15. You
I
said
know the turtle's
Constitution?
name is
Save.
Daisuke,
Mm-hmm.
and I learned some about the gods of Levea,
So 17?
and I know Daisuke is a goddess, I don't remember, of animals.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Ina says that that's where her power comes from. Are you still watching what's happening?
Yeah, I'm sitting up here, but kind of out of sight, out of mind. I mean, if you were to look at the cave, you might see me sitting there kind of watching and observing the situation.
I kind
Given it
of
was a small entrance.
Yeah.
glance around and I see Gatgar's looking. And while Ina's trying to commune, I'm going to close my eyes and just use the druidic energy I have to try to reach out to the turtle and see if I get a response. If I can discern if it is a conduit of a god of animals.
Give me, given this is involving, give me an Arcana check.
Oh, great, because I'm good at that.
Please pick.
Yeah, she's good at picking the ones I'm good at.
Yeah.
Why do you want to fail?
Because it would be funny.
That is a 7.
It's been a long day, and you're tired.
Mhm.
You've spent a lot of your magical energy, and you're not getting the connection you're seeking.
I know I'm low on energy, so I just kind of sigh and think to myself, I guess I'll try again on another day.
Your turtle would make great turtle soup, though.
Yeah, but now I'm curious since I learned of the gods' names and the name of the turtle.
Yeah, you had that flashback to your schooling back in Osaluna. Can't remember what session that was, but that was a lore drop.
Am I getting anything?
Yes, you're finding some inner peace. It's quiet inside. You feel the moss below you. You hear the crickets, birds. You hear the other animals. You hear Wave breathing. Wave is a creature. You feel a connection with nature. It's all around you. And then it fades. It's been a long day.
I'm just gonna open my eyes and. You know, in all this time living in nature, I have never once thought about it as a being. But perhaps I should make it my acquaintance. Perhaps then I will find what I am seeking.
Are you speaking out loud?
Yeah.
Kind of stand up and dust my jacket off. As I turn to walk back towards the cave, I tap you on the shoulder and I say, you don't want to make it your acquaintance. You want to make it your friend.
Well, I've yet to ever had a friend. I still don't know if I can call any of you friends.
Turtle looks back at you.
Do I see that?
I'm gonna look at the turtle and go, I don't even know if I can call you a friend.
Ooh.
I have spent
So in my head, I'm going to go, definitely not.
I've spent 15 years with, now I realize nothing but myself. I do not think that I can make a friend in but a few days. Or perhaps I am just, perhaps I do not know where a friend is. Scoop up the turtle and get back up with you.
Come on, I'm sure you're hungry.
I don't know if I want to eat what they have, but I guess I'll try.
Oh no.
Well, it's either that or I'm sure there's lots of goblins left.
I don't think they'd be good by now.
You know, goblin
Every time I've
bacon.
ate them, they've never been that bad.
Well, you usually have them when they're alive. And, you know, since we're in a swamp and they're dead, I assume I'm not going to be the first to get to them.
Goblin bacon's good.
Well, I've never had it, so.
I guess we walked by Gatgar and head back in. And on the way by, I just tapped Gatgar on. You're sitting down, right? So I tapped Gatgar on the shoulder. Like,
Is he like just sitting there blocking the cave entrance?
No, I managed to kind of get over to one side.
I walk in. I don't know about all you. I could use a nap.
Well,
Nap good.
plenty of rooms in the cave.
It was one big circle.
You have rooms?
Not really. Just Yeah, pick
what
a
he
spot.
calls rooms.
Yeah. I tried to be accommodating.
Mental
That's
divides.
square foot.
That's
Yeah,
the living room,
yeah.
that's the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh! There's enough room everybody can uncomfortably huddle together and sleep. It's crowded.
I don't want us all to uncomfortably huddle together and sleep. I'd rather some people keep guard and rotate.
There we go.
So who's going to keep the first watch?
Since I was, well,
I
I was
we
going
can
to say
roll
because
real
I was
quick.
not in battle, that I should be the first one.
Okay.
Too bad.
I mean, you can come with.
Fine.
2 people are always better than 1, but you know.
I'll take second or last, depending on how many there are.
I was about
So
to
we
say,
can
you
roll a
should take
d6
last.
real quick and just be like, alright.
I'll take second.
Which one are you taking first?
How many of them are there?
Okay,
First.
I'll take last.
That way everybody
Take
gets their
second.
full 8 hour rest and you have watch. So it's basically a 12 hour.
So if there are 3, there are 7 of well, no, if there's 3, there's 7 of us, then one of us doesn't have to. So I would kind of go over to Gakar. You should spend the whole night resting.
I'm good.
You seem to, yeah, you should still.
I'm good.
Too bad.
I need some time.
Alright. Zora, would you like to come with?
I guess.
Alright.
With the lizard.
I mean, you are the lizard servant.
Shut up.
Did anybody get sick off the soup?
And there's 8 because Von
I don't
was
think
in.
so. They all of us saved.
Only one ate it.
2.
No, there's 7, because that's what I include. 7 Vondor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 Vondor.
Oh yeah, my math's bad, obviously. Did you eat the soup, Nina?
I ate a little bit.
Give me a constitution.
Hey now, I'm used to eating disgusting things.
Yeah, that changes the DC.
13.
No,
Saving?
Oh, save like Constitution?
Mm-hmm.
15.
Even better. I'm just gonna take this soup and
How was
kind
the
of
soup?
like cover it. That way it
It was
doesn't.
okay.
No, way no smells can come out.
See, I'm not a bad cook.
I never
Alright,
said you were.
So, y'all two give me a perception check. I assume y'all are keeping
Okay.
watch towards the entrance of the cave.
I'm so beyond annoyed with these dice.
You get in there.
I got a 9.
Oh, you okay? No, I'm not gonna.
9 plus.
I'm not gonna inherit your bad mojo, so I'm gonna use this one.
I was gonna say you used the wrong die. Anyway.
Yep.
You both are using the wrong. Die.
Yeah. Ooh.
You both used the wrong die.
I got 12.
I gave you.
You gave us these 2.
I gave her the
Yeah, she's
green
supposed to use the
one.
green goblin.
I gave you the sparkly one.
Oh well, I got a 2.
I got a 12.
Great, fine, okay.
Give them bucks. You send them to school. Whatever they do. Fuck
Y'all
their
all
rules.
wake up on the inside of a snake.
No way.
No. Well, y'all don't seem to notice anything. Seems like a quiet night so far. Sun is setting. Is there anything y'all want to do on y'all's watch?
So, what's up with the turtle?
I've already told you. What the
I
turtle
know.
is.
Can I see it? Cute.
Yes, well, we talked quite a few times about maybe eating the soup, so no.
That's not for real. I have a soft spot for turtles. I promise.
Cave, sweet cave.
Make a persuasion check.
You're the DM now?
Well, I mean, if it's between 2 of us, can she make a persuasion check for me to give her the turtle?
You mean insight
I
check? Why don't you
mean-
do an insight check on it?
She's wanting to hold your turtle.
Yes, and I'm asking her to make a persuasion check.
Sure. Your turtle.
I give you the turtle.
Told you to use your dice.
Reluctantly.
He's so cute.
Don't lick your lips at it.
How old is it?
I don't know.
Where'd you get it?
In the jungle.
How did you get it?
In the
I was
jungle.
going to kill it.
Sorry. Yonder white knight just popped up in my head.
Are we supposed to be keeping guard, or are we going to continue to admire Daisuke?
This is why y'all's perception was so low. Y'all
Yeah,
are
we're
spending,
talking about the
You're
turtle.
spending 3 hours with Daisuke.
reminds me of home.
How so?
My mom loved turtles.
Alright then.
We were pirates.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you. It's like the grown adult little kid talking to him, just spouting nonsense or whatever.
I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired. We're fucked.
I got slung into a tree. Where were you?
In the cave, not feeling well.
Well, that doesn't give you an excuse to stay in a cave. I didn't want to fight goblins.
I didn't want to either. I wanted to talk to them.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, the cleric has to speak with dead.
We have a cleric.
7 questions. Make
Oh,
sure you
5.
only or 5 questions. Make sure you only ask 4.
We have a cleric.
No,
No.
those are in Hidden Gate,
I was
right,
hoping,
Yora?
I was hoping to talk to them, hopefully reason with them.
Good luck.
Hmm.
All the animalistic goblins out there.
Why are you so against the goblins?
They're so dumb. Did you not see them? They were running around, running away and pissing their pants. I mean, okay, if
You looked pretty scared of the giant wolf too,
it was trying to eat me,
as it was the other goblins.
they weren't afraid of it. Well, they maybe, but they were more afraid of the person who just dropped dead and then woke back up.
Would you be afraid of that?
If I was looting him, yeah, probably. But I wasn't looting him, so.
Oh.
I don't know. Just idiots.
There
Most
you
like-
go. Finally.
Most like most of the party,
Learning
but
that the 2x is an exception to scratching post.
it's okay. Y'all are
Sam
interesting.
I could say the same thing about you.
I'm not interesting. I'm just cool.
Yeah. She doesn't know what cool means, by the way, so.
Alright, y'all's watch comes to a close. Who was keeping second watch? All 3 of you?
Oh, no.
I mean, 3 y'all can. I mean, there's
I
an
call
odd
it
I'll
number.
probably be awake with
So I thought you said third.
third. Yeah.
Okay.
Third.
Well, Vondor's kind of hang out behind y'all during the second watch. He's gonna roll his perception check.
Remember, plus that freaking however much.
How come
perception.
that dice is always against us?
Weighted.
His perception should be.
That was the
fair.
lucky one.
With a moving weight, apparently.
Yeah, right? It's one of those dice. It's in charge of the game. I'm just along for the ride.
Fair enough.
What was his perception?
Plus-
Really
plus
good.
6, so it's not that bad. With the plus 6, it almost doubled it.
There we go. Oh,
I rolled a 7.
nice. 13.
Jason, Wave, give me a perception check for y'all.
I'm assuming they woke us up.
Yes.
That is 21.
22. Dang.
Huh?
I heard that.
You hear Vondor behind you gently humming.
It's a small world.
Wave just starts to hum in harmony.
Where'd you whip out a pizza from?
Ian's got a marsupial reptile pouch.
Fair enough. I just looked over for the pizza.
What you don't know about Travis is he's afraid of my cooking.
Fair enough. Is there still more grilled cheese up there?
But I didn't
Hey, but I
cook
cooked
tonight.
dinner.
No,
So
this
did
was
Jerry.
no, this was my lunch.
And
I
Mark.
just didn't eat it because I was having a panic
Was there still
attack.
more grilled cheese up there?
Yeah.
I used
They're
my
in
break
the
for a different
refrigerator in
thing.
a Rubbermaid with a blue lid.
Pour Travis a shot of the pineapple Korean alcohol.
That's alcohol?
Yeah,
I'll try it.
alcohol.
Yeah,
I've been eyeing it all
it's
night.
not super strong, but
It
Yeah.
does not taste the way it smells.
you drink enough of it, it's kind of strong. I know.
Did you drink enough?
Yeah.
You over there feeling good?
Yeah. Well, no, now I've got a headache.
Oh.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm. It was. I could drink it straight out of the bottle.
Ooh, that burns.
It's sneaky fuck alcohol.
Yeah.
That
It's the
burns.
best kind.
Yeah, it's like a Long Island iced tea.
It doesn't taste like pineapple.
No, but it's
No,
good.
It does not taste like pineapple. I will agree with
No.
that.
It does.
I've also got strawberry and apple.
Yep. I just made an Atlanta run. I would get some more.
Yeah.
Well, probably go to the World of Coke maybe. That was for an excuse, and then go to Total Wine.
What?
No, but
It's
I was,
only like $6 or $7.
now I've got a headache, but I was feeling real good when we were fighting the goblins.
I bet you were.
Yeah, you're eating them as you fall.
She wants the Sour Patch.
Hey, the green Twix are amazing.
They're okay.
Did you try the green Twix?
A while ago, yeah. They come in bigger packages too.
We're having some interesting conversations
They
on
just
lunch.
taste like Twix to me.
There's a slight
Yeah.
different taste, but probably a different dye.
Jason, Wave, were y'all having any conversations? On your watch, you're just watching? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Y'all's watch comes to a fairly quiet end, and then it'll be Gatgar and Luther.
It's got a little perception.
Yep. Final watch. This is when the snake comes in.
Swear to God.
Because Gatgar ain't dealt with enough today.
Will passive perception work? 5.
I get told no.
Ha! I beat you.
Nice.
7.
Hey!
I mean, hey, I rolled a 2 and we were fine.
My
So.
passive perception when I'm not
Well-
in the city.
Did you notice that she rolled?
My passive perception when I'm not in the city is 21.
God fucking damn. I'm
I
ready
get
to
it.
hear it.
I try to go. My passive will work, right?
Yeah.
Man, what an event we had, right?
Do you have anything said, or can we discuss?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to mumble out loud,
Mm-hmm.
but not necessarily to anybody but myself. Halid,
Mm-hmm.
why me?
I'm sorry?
Just kind of in my own little place at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not expecting necessarily a response, just kind of putting it out in the air.
It's out there.
This is twice. What am I missing?
I'm sorry, Gatgar?
Huh?
Did you say
Oh,
something?
nothing, nothing.
Okay.
Where do you want me to go?
Okay.
Am I supposed to protect these people?
Yeah,
I kind of do that slow, like, in view thing as he's facing forward, just the...
Is this my new tribe?
Mr. Gatgar, sir,
Yes.
are you okay?
Yes.
You're talking to someone that's not in front of you.
Okay, sometimes. Have you never done this?
Internal monologue, yes, but not... Okay.
Sometimes it's better to hear it yourself out loud.
He has an external monologue.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Just questions to the universe, I guess, if you will.
You know, that's fair enough.
I mean, I don't know how close you were to what happened today.
No, unfortunately, I haven't really had that close of a brush of death, but I've been near death before.
How many times?
Once, and that's how I got my power.
It's my second one.
That's your second one?
Right.
Wow.
So I have a few questions for the universe, if you don't mind.
You know, I'll leave you alone with the universe then. I'll keep better watch then. With my 5 perception.
You
So distracted by the monologue.
Yeah, exactly. I keep getting distracted.
It's a monologue and then fireflies.
Fireflies.
But I'm
Mm-hmm.
lost
You like-
staring out the cave.
Mm-hmm.
You look out into
And-
the distance,
and
it's
there's
a
fireflies.
big ass frog.
Yeah.
Rabbit.
That's what I mean.
You don't get
I wasn't expecting a
an
direct
answer. You just put your thoughts out.
Yep.
And they're out. And the DM is taking notes.
That's what I wanted. It'll circle somewhere.
If you stay alive long enough.
Right.
If not, you might go see Halid in Halid heaven.
I'll have a good answer then. Remember those questions you were asking yesterday?
Yeah, right.
Oh, fuck.
I get slapped.
There is a goalie in heaven.
Well, I'm gonna try the external monologue. Nothing.
I'm going to try the internal monologue.
External monologue.
And the sun comes up on the 22nd day of Benel on Porthostog.
22nd?
Mm-hmm. What would y'all like to do?
Stretch.
Okay.
Step outside the cave.
Excellent. I'm stretching.
And stretch.
Stretch out a little bit and start to gather all my things up into my bags.
Zora, I do not think we should cook this morning. I think waves good berries shall suffice. We should be making haste.
Well, I do have some rations, so I don't exactly want to cook either.
I don't have any good berries.
I thought you could make them every day.
I can if I use a spell slot.
Oh. Well, then we will have to go hungry.
Normally,
I've
make
said I
them
got
at the end of the
rations.
day. So they're good for the morning. But unfortunately, I burnt through everything.
Did I say thank you?
Hmm?
Did I say thank you?
For what?
I don't think I'd be standing if you didn't have a role to play.
Did Bonjour hear that?
Bondor hears everything.
It's those big cow ears.
Yep.
So he's offended.
Bondor offended? By anything? Have you met Bondor?
Bondor ain't no little leftist snowflake cuck, okay?
Wow!
Bondor turns red.
I think that's the dirtiest I've ever heard Travis talk.
Yeah, Travis. How much of that pineapple stuff
Look
did
at
you sniff?
that!
He's over there sniffing the pineapple
You're about
stuff.
to pass out.
No, I'm just tired. so-
Make the island great.
Tired and angry. Leave us leftist cucks alone.
Make the island great again.
I do think we get back to camp.
Yes. Alright, so y'all head back to camp.
Are you going to carry the dead goblin with
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Damn.
I bet it smells bad. It doesn't smell bad.
Smells like a dead goblin.
I
Mm,
covered
you're
it
probably
in
used
Zora's
to it.
cooking.
But it smells
Leftover
amazing.
soup.
Oh, I threw away the soup far away.
Oh, I'm about to say that's gonna be a right goblin here.
Yeah, no.
Buried it.
In a
Yeah, I pretty much did a good burial of the soup just to make sure.
102-degree weather.
Yeah.
All right, so y'all head back south towards camp. Who is leading
I
the
will-
group?
I will lead.
All right.
Should we go check out the...
your survival or a perception.
Are you looking for something particular?
You're finding the way back to camp. You have a pretty good idea because you've come this way once.
Should we go look at the ruins or should we just go straight?
Let's go straight.
Straight to the camp?
I'd say we go straight back to wherever you guys came from, and I'll follow it.
You know, it's going to be
if
very
that's
firm
trap
until I
involved,
know
you'll
going
know.
straight back home.
No, we're good.
Home.
Because I have a plus of cover traps.
You do. Sora tripped a couple.
We noticed.
Yeah.
Who tripped to
She's-
the pitfall?
And she's the goblin.
That was the
You
end.
guys fell in some traps earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, fair enough.
I've
Yeah, I
only
had a
tricked
whole
one.
list. I was marking off as they got found.
2.
I at least observed where they were. Whether I
Oh,
tricked
was
them or
it-
not,
oh,
that's
Alright.
a different
Okay.
story.
So, y'all make your way back to camp. That 19 was very good. So, are y'all trying to go sneaky or are you just going at a normal pace?
Opinion?
I would say we should be going in a normal pace.
I say we just walk right in like we own the place at this
Yeah.
point.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I mean, heads up, just
Are we
kinda-
saying camp as in...
Town?
The mining camp.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Mining camp. Okay. We got a roach over here.
We should be,
That means
we could be heading back.
Good cat.
y'all may have conversations on the road while I look for some notes.
Look underneath you, bud.
But you with the 19 are going to make it directly to camp. Yes.
Was that how you found me last time?
Pretty much. Minus the arrows.
Don't go backwards.
Arrows were new.
Yeah.
Would I have had similar memories of events with, you know, the whole picture, the fade to black scene?
No, I mean, in this occasion, you faded to black a lot faster
Okay.
than the last time. It was. The
Well, okay.
last time it was a little more drawn out. It was a little slower.
These are not fun experiences.
No.
I hope you don't have one.
Yeah, they're
Me
they-
too. I hope we don't have another one.
Time will tell.
Yeah.
Easy target.
Why are you bringing the goblin?
They wanted proof of goblin camps and information. Now we have leverage.
Well,
Does anybody in that camp have able to talk to the dead?
You would know that more than they would. Or we would.
That was kind of, I was looking this
Oh,
way.
I thought you were looking at Jerry and I was like,
I thought you were talking to Jerry too.
Because your trip will be about 10 hours.
I think the cockroach is in your shoe.
What is happening?
There's a cockroach underneath you. Nope. Oh, goodness.
So, y'all make it back to camp. When y'all arrive, y'all do notice as y'all are headed down that road towards those main front gates that they are back open. And that there is the pikes and stakes that y'all were working on previously look to be finished. There seems to be a fairly complete wraparound.
Nice.
And y'all get there, and as you come in, you notice one of the carts, or actually two of the carts are both gone, and a good majority of the individuals are gone. You do not find Juniper or Realtar there. Or yeah, it's mostly empty. There are the few day guards there, and a few of y'all's. Y'all were divided into the two work crews. Y'all have basically crew number 1 and a couple of day guards are there. Crew number 2 is gone.
Is Rain there?
Rain is on y'all's work crew, so yes, she is there.
Oh, sweet civilization.
Actually, Juniper
Oh,
would be there
God.
because she's on y'all's work group.
I am going to go.
Wait
I'm
till
going to
it's
bring
my kitchen.
Gatgar with me,
You have your own
and I'm
kitchen?
going to go find Juniper. Like,
Lord of mercy.
Okay.
Thank
You
we're
find
all
Juniper.
good
It's
Juniper.
yep. It's about 2 in the afternoon, so you find Juniper, milling about. Okay, she's looking tired, a little frazzled, and she notices y'all come in the gates. So you see her kind of walking across the courtyard towards y'all.
I get within tossing distance.
Mm-hmm.
There's the chief.
Well,
Ta-da!
that's one way to gather intelligence.
I assume your mining crew is out. I would suggest we bring them back. There will be retaliation.
They are out. They are at the North Mine. I do believe they will be good, as they will be back any time now.
Hmm.
It is getting towards the end of the day. So, how about we go sit in the dining hall, and y'all can regale me with tales of this.
Sure. Now cook some food for the tent when they get back.
I do not know if we have time to be regaling.
Oh, come on.
You do not know.
We
what
ran
could
into a
be
little
coming.
hiccup, plus a goblin cook up a tree.
A goblin cook of a tree and a hiccup. Well, and she turns and she's walking towards the stairs, goes up in there, sits at one of the larger tables and goes, stories, please.
Well, now y'all know I'm not a traitor.
She did attack the goblins pretty fiercely, from what I was told.
From up a tree.
Oh, alright.
I would suggest that we prepare first before we go with stories.
The preparations are made. We finished that while you were
I'm not sure if you're prepared for everything.
Oh, I do believe we'll be as prepared as we need to be.
Do you know anything about that strange storm that happened?
What storm?
Was it the night before?
It was the night before, yes. On
There
magic.
was
There was
green
some-
lightning.
No, it was more than just green. It was.
It was to the north. We did not get hit by it.
Well, we did.
Yeah.
That sounds awful. I'm glad to see everyone is still in operating.
We made a friend who let us hide out in his cave.
Hello there.
I noticed. Good evening. My name is Juniper Hearthstone.
Nice to meet you.
I am the second in charge of this labor organization. And what was your name?
Luther Maplewood. I just said this.
Maplewood.
An actual chef here, finally.
An actual chef here.
Excuse me?
Your accolades.
Well, I am a very good sorcerer now.
I meant your chef's accolades, unless you're
Ah.
cooking with that.
Well, I mean, I can control.
Can
a
you
little bit.
cook with that?
Other than just
Random
make
thought.
a good bonfire, and all that. That's about it. I can't really cook with flame; it'll just burn it.
Question.
Yes.
Do you know how many little folk are in the
You would.
camp? Can I?
Oh. So I worked as a seafood chef over at Dragonport.
Dragonport. I was going to ask where you hailed from.
Indeed.
Dragonport. What? Why are you here?
Unfortunate mishap. The ship took a small detour and wound up crashing on the shores not too far from the Goblin camp. Basically crashed. Don't know if there are any survivors other than me. It was kind of during the night. I And I got captured, escaped, and then basically just took good revenge on the Goblin camp.
And she rolled insight on you and got an 18.
I didn't lie.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
I already told all my truth.
Juniper's one
Very
of those
as a
body
skeptic.
language reading individual. No, she's just cautious.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, I guess as of the moment, it is good to have your company. Perhaps you can tag team the cooking duties with Zora.
Of course.
I'm not
Mind
that
you,
bad.
who pays your salary, dear?
That's fair.
That tone changes so quickly.
Perhaps you can alternate lunches, shifts, and to be a little easier on her, and perhaps she'll pay you.
For what it's worth, Luthor has been helpful.
Helpful. Well, we shall allow him lodging at the moment.
I understand if you don't want me to be permanent, as I kind of do like to travel around.
Well, these are very interesting times, and I am just waiting for the overseer to return from her vacation so that I can take over.
Oh,
I intend on vacationing and not coming back.
fair enough.
So, what intel did y'all glean from the Goblin camp?
Well, we got there, then we got hit by the storm. Had to take shelter. We came back, and we were going to sneak around the camp. And Zora was going to pretend to be a guard and gather some number information. Unfortunately, Zora does not know how goblins make traps and wound up in a snare, 20 feet, would you say, up a tree?
It was more than twice me.
30.
Which then called the chief and 5 of his guards, who then started to beat Zora up with rocks.
It's true.
And you didn't just decide to leave her. Hold up. I'll take inspiration. That's a game around here.
Blech.
Why would you want them to leave me?
We've kind of grown attached to the little one.
Oh.
Cooking's not that bad, is it?
Personality helps as
Oh
well.
no, I've not had it.
Damn. Well, I gotta say, cooking isn't quite up to par, but it's getting there. I'll teach her.
Oh, we'll appreciate that.
Of course. My pleasure.
So we ended up in a fight with the entire goblin encampment.
And y'all all returned.
A lot of them toasted me as well.
We almost all didn't.
Interesting.
How many did you say there were from up the tree, Zora?
30, 38. Yeah, about 40 maybe.
So the 7 of y'all killed 40 goblins.
Not exactly. One thing led to another. We killed at least a good 1/3 of them.
Yes.
How many did we kill?
Yes, and that is why I would like to make attention to the fact that the goblins are allied with the lizard folk.
So you're saying
We
now
made-
we need to go kill the lizard folk?
No, I am saying that they may be on their way here now, trying to kill us. There are going to be 13 well-armed warriors coming to these gates.
13?
Yes.
That's it?
Well, you guys were having trouble with goblins. These are going to be a bit more complicated.
Not really.
Along with the rest of the goblins that we did not kill.
We can say there's no more goblin encampment. Sparky here, burn it down.
Sparky. Luther Sparky Maplewood.
Well, they used to call me Young Chef back at Dragonport.
And
I
they
guess I
have
get another
no
nickname
chief
now.
either.
Can we call him Chef Sparky?
Chef Sparky?
Chef Sparky, I like it. It has a ring to it. Yes, perhaps, Gatgars, I feel there's some undertones that, aren't quite being spoken. Maybe you should go put his head on a pike or hang his whole body by the front gate as a warning for dear Ina's concerns.
I assure you, those will not be enough.
I assure you, goblins are chicken shits.
I'm not worried of goblins.
Not all goblins.
Perhaps I'm not too worried of lizard folk when
Yes.
I have one of them to exchange.
But you have yet to meet my type of lizard folk.
And I'm guessing they're not diplomatic folks either.
We have our ways.
And I'm guessing you can't convince them?
I can, yes.
Then why should we be worried? I can
They're
trust
all
them.
come with
Because-
13 soldiers.
I can convince all but one.
I can kill one.
You cannot kill this one. I have never seen him ever struggle to kill a creature, nor man.
You ever seen him scare 30 goblins off and make them shit their pants?
Goblins are one thing.
So he can't scare goblins. Got you. We got one of those too.
I talk of my brother. I do not think that you will match him.
Who is your brother?
He's known as the champion in our tribe. He leads us. He is the strongest of us. I believe that
Didn't you
No,
go
no.
down to goblins the last time we fought them?
I do believe he will destroy us.
Excuse me.
I do not think we should be comfortable. I am, sadly, the weakest of the tribe. You should not measure my strength among the others.
Where will your loyalties lie if they do decide to attack?
Well,
It seems that Daisuke has chosen you all, so I suppose it would be with you all.
What happens in your society if the champion dies?
There will be a power vacuum. But of course, if
So, let's put a situation out. Say Gatgar kills the champion. Does he lead your tribe?
I do not know if they would accept a non-lizard folk.
so they're racist.
If Gatgar defeats their champion as your champion, do you lead the lizard folk?
This I do not know. I only know that the way to supplant my brother is to face him in one-on-one combat. I do not know if I could use another as my champion, but I do not think.
One-on-one's a subjective term. I can silently heal you as you fight. I'm sure Zora could whip up some poisons.
No, I
Clam
believe
chowder.
it should be honorable.
I can watch the back line to make sure you're not jumped.
We have the arrows of the non-magic stuff, so they would be prevented from being healed.
You have the...
And I can
Oh,
feel
the
electricity.
None of you will harm my people. I want to try to get...
So you're
This
saying that if
situation-
it comes to a fight, you're on your people's side.
That is not what I said. I say that I would like to avoid a fight entirely. I want to supplant my brother.
Ina is a pacifist.
So how do we avoid
Not
a
by
fight?
choice.
How do we avoid a fight entirely if they're bringing one to us?
I would like to try to convince my brother. If we can tell him, or if we can lie to him, that our strength is superior, then we can try to reason with him.
If
If
he
that
believes
does
he's
not
the-
work,
If
then I can try to fight him.
if he believes he's the strongest on this island, which from the way you're speaking, he does,
How are you going to...
how are you going to convince him that anybody else is stronger?
This I do not
Unless
know.
we let Gatgar slap him with the flat side of his axe.
Eno, I do believe that maybe you should go visit your brother this evening and tell him to take a trek up to the Goblin camp and show him what 7 individuals did, or 6 by the way I'm hearing the story, and then remind him that if he comes to the mining camp, it will be 40 individuals against his, what did you say, 13? And let
Numbers
him
are a power all their own.
let him make his decision, because I guarantee even the individuals that are not here voluntarily, they will pick an axe and whatever needed before they get cleaved down. And I don't know if you've met Stanton yet. He's crazy.
Now,
Who chooses to stay here?
now, if you have another plan, you've not betrayed us yet. I'm at least willing to help.
Why do you think? Why did you run away in the first place?
I'm willing to have come up with a plan to make you the leader of these people.
That's what I wish to do.
Why
The only
did,
way I know to do that is to fight my brother.
Then I will fight
Champion.
your brother.
I do not know if
If he is dubbed the champion, who's he the champion of?
the lizard folk of my people.
So Gatgar is the champion of Ena. Champion versus champion seems quite fair.
It is just we have never liked you outsiders, as we call you. We believe you are invaders here. I do not know if my people would accept an invader,
I'm sure
even if it is under my request.
they don't have to accept an invader. Your champion's just got to be willing to step up or step aside. I'm sure Vondor would cleave him in half.
Mm-hmm.
This is a minotaur that threw an axe and split a goblin in half.
okay, back up. Hold up. Why did you run away or go away from the camp in the first place?
I was told to.
Why?
You were thrown out.
No, I was told to. By Daisuke.
By Daisuke.
Yes. I do not think that my weakness would be accepted. That I could not kill a turtle because I felt that would not be allowed.
But if you can't go back,
No, I cannot.
so talking to your brother is out of the question.
So if you do go back, you would have to fight your brother plus the guards.
On their grounds.
On their grounds.
Whereas if we let them come here,
You have the support of others.
you could either straight up challenge your brother with a champion, or I'm sure, well, I don't know about Vondor, but I believe Gatgar could at least taunt your brother into a fight.
And what's to say that his brother's gonna actually, or her brother's actually gonna be here and come with?
If he leads the army, he'll be here.
Yes, he will. He is always willing to fight. And I do believe that because of our aggression,
Zora,
he will fight.
you cook. Can you make poison?
You not tasted the food?
No.
I sure could try.
And how would you get that poison to him?
Not all poisons have to be ingested. An arrowhead will work.
Now, I think. Now, I'm not against killing the lizard folk. They have been quite a nuisance. But
We were here originally. Do not forget that.
So we'll call you native Levians and we'll give you a good name.
I don't think we should kill them.
A little piece of ground you call a reservation?
Yeah.
Because if we killed them, I feel that would be. I don't know. Something tells me we shouldn't kill them.
We won't have to kill all of them. All we have to do is kill one of them.
Yes, they killed one of them, but that's her brother. Believe it or not, she's still attached to him in some way, I would think.
Save your brother or save your people. Pick one.
My people.
Kill your brother.
My brother is not attached to me.
I'm sorry to hear.
So what's your plan?
I do not know.
There's
All
two
I know is I
goons.
must challenge him.
Would you be able to defeat him?
That I do not know.
You are the weakest.
Not straight up.
He has never witnessed magic before, but I do not know if my newfound powers would be enough.
Poison works on everybody.
So does an axe.
But we don't know what poison works on lizard folk.
We have one.
We have healers here.
Experimentation is a thing.
I know.
My only concern is if we have time for experimentation.
I still say make Gatgar and Vondor your champion. Let them slash your brother in half.
I shall consider it.
What's the worst of two evils? Your brother leading your people or your brother being dead?
I assure you, if they come here, it's going to be a slaughter.
Yes, I know that is my concern. I do not want either of you to be slaughtered.
Oh, we won't be.
I'm pretty sure others will step in.
Well, it's...
I can go for number 3.
Jeez. I'm
Okay,
pretty
dude,
sure.
calm down.
I'm pretty sure it tries a combat if your brother happens. Jeez. To go below a certain
We have
threshold.
Ina, who has a death wish, because I'm not going to fight the goblin stabbing me, and we have Gatgar, who has a death wish, because I will take all the arrows.
I will fight any comer.
I'm good up till 8, okay?
And then 9. No. That's a gift. That's a give or take.
You can heal. I can heal.
I can heal.
Zora says she can heal. I've never seen it.
And we have
I
Vondor.
healed Ina.
And
Vondor
we
can
have
heal.
Vondor that heals.
Fondor's the only one that's healed me.
We let Gatgar step into a one-on-one. I can at least cast my heal silently.
I can't.
All of a sudden you have a regenerating 7-foot monster.
That is pretty intimidating, to be fair.
That can one hand pick you up and slam you down.
Alright then. We will try diplomacy. I will try to talk to my brother. And if that does not work, Gatgar,
Yes.
I hope that you would fight him.
I have
Zora.
support.
Somatic components don't have to be spoken aloud. They just have to be
I have to
mumbled.
touch.
No, I don't even have to touch.
I have to touch.
I don't either, so...
Yeah, healing word. It's a healing wound.
I have to touch.
I don't have to touch. All I have to do is mumble.
Yeah, because I know what the stat block is.
Okay.
Alright then.
Would you need a secondary person standing next to you just in case?
And if it all goes south, screw honor. The only thing that matters is winning. And you can make your story as honorable as you want, because the dead don't talk. I've never seen speak with dead.
Yes, well, as you say, nature does. And I simply wish nature does not.
History
See,
is written
winning.
by the victors.
But nature doesn't care about good or evil. It's neutral.
Yes. But we have allied ourselves with nature far longer than you all have.
But have you really?
Yes, we've lived here. We survived.
But that's not allying yourself with nature.
We are one with it.
Then how come you can't talk to it?
That I do not know. Perhaps it is my weakness. I do not know if my brother can talk to nature. I've never seen him do it, but perhaps he can.
Y'all seem to lack emotion. I highly doubt y'all are connected with
An empathetic.
A rat lacks most emotion, and yet it is still connected with nature, is it not? We are a part of it. We are the predators.
A rat does that.
Travis, I am gonna remind you at this point that Ina has an intelligence of 5. Just as a reminder.
Yeah, I know.
I think what you've come down to is predator versus prey.
'Tis all very natural. But I prefer to be the predator than the prey.
Agreed.
And my friend Vondor and my friend Rain and this rather good acquaintance that is Gatgar,
Still not been promoted yet, huh?
well,
When
there
I
are certain contractual bindings on me. Currently, I still must remain a professional.
when I shift into an animal, I don't turn into a cow. I turn into a predator. What?
Vondor's kind of looking at you.
Vondor's not a cow, he's a minotaur.
Half cow.
half bull.
Bulls are cows. That's not a 50-50. Bulls are male cows. That's not negotiable.
I think you mean bulls are male, bovine. Cows are female, bovine. Cow is the feminine.
You got school.
Like I
Don't
said,
act like you were saying that.
Don't act like you even knew that.
Cannibalistic.
Cannibalistic.
and at that point, I'm going to call that a session.